did one for the Jackson Christian game too.
Right.
See, they don't promote. There's been no tweet or nothing promoting.
The regular season finale for the Trinity Christian Academy Lady Lions and Lions. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. Michael Mancini is our producer and director. We'll have Grayson Resnick and Daniel Cashin on the cameras tonight. And when they drew the schedule up, well, they knew it had to be a pretty special night because it's USJ and TCA. But Stan, it even takes on more importance and more significance tonight as we get you ready for a doubleheader tonight. And both games have significant results later tonight.
Well, the girls' game is we don't have the girls' game as the nightcap tonight because that is the premier game at stake, the district championship. USJ coming this ball game, they're 8-0. TCA coming in at 7-1. We all know that USJ knocked off TCA by 6 a couple of weeks ago. At stake, the district championship. How we get there, it's this simple. USJ obviously wins the district title if they win the game. TCA wins the district title if they win the game and win by 7 points or more. If it's 5 or if TCA wins and it's a 5-point or less win, USJ is your champion. I believe there's a scenario if there's a 6-point win, that would be what we match them. It would have to go to third criteria, and to be honest, I'm not sure what that third criteria is at that point. But TCA bottom line, win by 7. It's our title, and we're number 1.
Back-to-back games, of course, with you here on Worthy Road Studios and the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. We remind you right off the bat, any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Paul Schultz is in the house tonight, the executive producer and director of Worthy Road Studios, and Michael Mancini right to my right doing those duties here for us. Stan, significant boys game later tonight as well. 2 wins last night, both I wouldn't say ugly, but both grinding it out in both games. TCA needs to keep this momentum going, and the Lady Lions, boy oh boy, a big night tonight. And you arrived earlier than I did. Mike said you arrived, I guess, mid-afternoon. No, but I'm just teasing. Later in the afternoon, and I arrived here about an hour ago, and I got to tell you, there's been a buzz in this crowd already. It's almost like a tournament game, isn't it?
Well, it actually is. It is for playoff seeding. You know, as far as that goes, you mentioned the boys game on the boys' side. TCA and Jackson Christian tied with 9-3 records. Of course, TCA and USJ playing tonight. Jackson Christian is at Fayette Academy. Here's the scenarios here. If TCA wins tonight and Fayette Academy were to defend their home turf and knock off Jackson Christian, TCA will be the number 2 seed, and Jackson Christian will be the number 3 seed. Otherwise, it's going to be TCA is the 3 seed, Jackson Christian is the 2 seed, Sacred Heart is your champion, USJ is locked into 4. So really, the only thing that's to be decided is 2nd and 3rd seed. We would have to win and become Fayette Academy Vikings fans for the night. And, you know, I said it last night, and I'll say it tonight. When it comes to boys basketball, I told a couple of their fans the way out the door, when it comes to the boys basketball tomorrow night, I'm a Viking.
Lady Lions about to make their way into the arena. There's that very familiar music that they play. We'll take a break, our first break here in the Countdown to Tip-Off show. And when we come back, Stan will recap what happened when they met back on the 20th of January when USJ squeezed out a 4 or make it a 6-point victory over at USJ over on the campus there. We'll come back. The Lady Lions are in the house, and we'll tell you more about the Lady Lions and the opponents, the Bruins. Always fun when these get together in any sport, but especially tonight in basketball. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
We are back at 10 Windy City Road, the T-Dome, the Lions Lair, where Trinity Christian has been outstanding through the years. Hi again, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard tonight, Michael Mancini, Daniel Cashin, and Grayson Resnick, the guys behind the scenes, but they are as important or more important than even we are. Stan Gerard, it's USJ and TCA. Don't have to say a lot more. They played back in January. Recap that game for the folks.
Well, it was a game where TCA was simply out-physicaled. There's no secret that TCA is much more of a finesse team than they are a physical team. And the officiating, or the style of officiating that game, allowed USJ to push, shove, and manhandle the ley lines of TCA and, for lack of a better term, get away with it. Now, you can throw that out the window. TCA shoots better than 27%. They would have won that ball game a couple of weeks ago. They shoot better than 60% from charity. They win that ball game 2 weeks ago. So, we can talk about USJ out-physicaling us and the referees letting it happen, but bottom line is we shot 27%, and you will not win ball games at this level shooting 27%.
Missed 9 free throws, and several of those of the 1-and-1 variety.
We did not hit the free throws when we needed to, and that was if you just shoot 80% of your free throws, it's a 2-point game.
And the double head monster scoring wise for USJ that night. Barham carried them in the first half, wound up with 14. I had 22 by error. She really carried them in the second half.
Well, you're going to have to keep her off. They have some upper class leadership, but as I like to say, the straw that stirs the drink is going to be the 8th grader Halen Ayers. As she goes, so goes the USJ Lady Bruins. We've got to keep her out of the paint, but we cannot let her go on the outside because she is deadly from the three-point land. The key to Ayers is, remember, we got her in some foul trouble the last time. Sure shot. I thought we fouled her out of the game, but they put a foul of someone else. Get her in foul trouble. Take her out of the ball game, and it will change the entire complexity of this USJ ball club.
Good point, Stan. I thought her length really bothered TCA at times in the paint shooting the ball, too.
Well, it did. It did. It really bothered our shots. And, again, I go back to the physicality. She likes to get in there, and she will bang around in there like a lot of the Lady Bruins will. But, when you come right down to it, TCA did perform up to expectations. Olivia was held to 13 points in that ball game. And we had a couple of stars did not even score in the ball game. Anna Sanders did not score in the ball game, and Amelia Gehring only had 2 points in the contest. So you had 40% of your 40% of your starters gave you 2 points during that game. And again, I go back to the point, we just hit our averages. TCA wins that ball game.
No doubt about it. Let's take another break. We'll come back. This is our final break until we break for the preliminary announcements, the anthem, and the invocation. But when we come back, more. Stan will give you his keys, more keys, hopefully about a big TCA win tonight. This is TCA Basketball on Worthy Road Studios and the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. Stay with us.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night,
you always win at Kaufman's.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Before we go any deeper into our broadcast tonight, let me just add a personal note. Pistol Pete looking up here at us, waving. One of the officials tonight, Mr. Normal. Stan, before we go any further, let me just say how great it was to see Ken Northcutt back in this arena last night.
It was nice to see Ken. I actually got a note from him
I did too this
at
morning.
home after the game, and he'll be watching as soon as his ball game is over tonight against South Gibson. So good luck to Ken Northcutt in his game tonight. And I still say, while we have not seen the results necessarily on the court, Ken Northcutt is more than the correct choice to be the head coach at Northside High School. That's one hiring decision that the Jackson-Madison County school system absolutely got 100% correct.
And one other note, media personality, although he's not in the media currently, but longtime media personality Keith Shirley saw on social media where he lost his daughter. Our thoughts and prayers with Keith and the family, and certainly a lot of tragedy in his life. He lost a stepdaughter just a few months ago, or a year or two ago, and now his daughter. So be sure and keep Keith in your thoughts and prayers.
That is well, and also for many folks like myself, one of our childhood heroes, Jerry Lawler, suffered a major stroke yesterday down in the state of Florida. He's undergone surgery, lost feeling in his left side, unable to speak, and so the Kings down the mat, he needs to kick out one more time.
No doubt about it. Certainly our thoughts and prayers with one of the iconic figures in sports history in this country, whether you like wrestling or not. But certainly he is a guy that when you think about wrestling, he's one of the guys here in the last 25, 30 years you think of. Well, the teams are about to go to their respective benches. We sit in the front row of the upper mezzanine, looking right down on the purple tee here at the T-Dome. Stan has gone above the roof here and put a little dome up there, like one of those things you see out in the traffic. So we are not lying when we say it's a T-Dome.
Not at all. And one thing, Among those watching tonight, Sarah Kay Hoskinson, Wayne and Peggy Parker watching in Mickey, Cheryl Emerson, Diamond Dave McCauley, Nancy Rogers, Elisa Cashin, and Macy Lee is watching. Macy, I know there's at some point you missed a TCA basketball game at some point in your career. Get back up here in town, suit up. We need you, kid.
No doubt about it. And one of the great players here of all time. And, of course, Olivia coming in the game tonight, averaging 22.7 and 10 boards per game. Gehring averaging 9.4. Carden-Vales averaging 11.1. We do not have all the stats on USJ. They just do not make them available. We're not editorializing there. They're just not available. Or we would give them to you. Well,
and now,
Coach Butler with the PA.
Let's go ahead and take this final break. When we come back, the star of the ball game back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't. And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
And we're back here at the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy. Here's the starting lineups for USJ. It's going to be number 4, Mia Powell. Also starting tonight is going to be number 20, Halen Ayers. Other stars tonight for USJ will be at number 21, Ava Barham. Another star for USJ is going to be number 22, Carly Hayes. And number 23, Stella Spencer. So for USJ, it will be Powell, Ayers, Barham, Hayes, and Spencer. USJ 15-8, 8-0 under the direction of head coach Joel Ayers, assisted by his wife, Ashley Ayers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get out of your seats, get on your feet, and let's meet the starting lineups for your TCA Lady Lions. A senior, averaging 9.4 points a ball game, Amelia Gehring. A senior guard, number 5, Camden Maxfield. Another senior guard, averaging 11.1 points a ball game, number 11, Carden-Vales. The lone junior in the lineup for TCA, number 20, Anna Sanders. And the final senior for TCA, she is the 2022 defending Miss Basketball in the state of Tennessee. She averages 22.7 points per game, 10 rebounds per game. She is Olivia Lee.
Someone turned the air on up here. It's getting a little cooler up here, believe it or not.
Well, my mouth's going to be open, so it's going to get
Larry
hot real
Vales
quick.
is tuned in. Terry Swindle, our good buddy, is watching. Justin Miller says go Lions and Lady Lions, and my lovely friend Alicia Gehring is watching. Macy, by the way, said she'd much rather be playing basketball right now than studying for an exam.
You know, I bet you that book gets not paid too much attention during this ball game, and she'll be juking, jiving, hitting that jump shot right alongside Olivia. You're not helping her.
You get ready to watch this one tonight. USJ, the very familiar Columbia blue. Red USJ, red numbers trimmed in white. TCA in the home, white tonight. Purple Trinity, purple numbers, all trimmed in black.
Well, it's for the district championship, ladies. Jerk those smoke wagons. Let's go to work. It's TCA and USJ, and here with the call of the game, Double D, Diamond Dave McCullough.
Thank you very much, Stan the man. It's Barham and Lee to jump it up. And the ball is tipped here, down to our left, and it's Ayers with it. USJ will have a chance to draw first blood. They go in the deep left corner over there to Hayes. Her three there. And just like that, USJ gets off to the good start. They lead the game 3-0.
Set play there, down the middle, kick out to the corner, and we cannot allow them to get that play all night long. Hayes deadly in the three-point land.
A 1-2-2 full-court press with those long arms of Ayers doing their damage down there. But now the drive by Gehring, no good. Rebound Ayers. Well, a bucket and a rebound already. In the front court, they push it. Deep left corner over there now is Spencer. She missed the three, and the ball is knocked away. Barham knocked that ball away and came up with it. She and Lee colliding down there. Here's Hayes, another three. It's good again. Carla Hayes, who only had 4 when they played earlier, has 6 quick points. Vales the other way, and we got a foul on USJ.
It's going to be a reach-in foul, 2 shots on the way. And that looks like I could not tell what Pete's signal.
Vales to line, shoots 80% from there. It's a 6-0 USJ quick spurt here. We played 49 seconds of the game. 2 threes by Hayes, both of them wide open. They allow Spencer to tie her shoe, and that will put Vales to line to shoot 2 free throws. The first is forthcoming. It is up. It is no good. Well, free throws was sort of a bugaboo out there when we played them earlier. And we mentioned a moment ago missing 9, and some of those front ends of 1+1. Well is trying to get TCA or USJ only up by 5. Here's the free throw. This time it is there. And on the board, it is a 6-1 game. TCA comes with full court pressure as well. It's a gal-to-gal. Vales will pick up Hayes in the backcourt.
You've got Maxfield guarding Hailing Ayers down there, and a whistle on TCA. It's going to probably go against
Maxfield. She reached back over. Ansley Ross on the bench over there with Frank Clampett. Hot Rod Parker marking out some plays over there. Matt Coble, Joel Ayers, and Ashley Ayers, the brain trust for USJ. Hayes backs again. Another three. She's hit 3 straight threes, and it's 9-1. Not the way Matt Coble wanted this game to start.
I think you call a timeout and you get somebody.
Powell in the backcourt. Good little ball handler. Powell swings it to Ayers. Ayers swings it over here. Hayes again, wide open. Got another one.
Call a timeout, Matt, and he does. 12-1, 6:33 to go. We got to get a body on her. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Full court pressure being applied by USJ. TCA down 12-1, and Olivia Lee has not touched the basketball yet.
Ayers on the front end of that 1-2-2. Her long length really causing TCA some problems, and we get a foul. It's going to be on Powell as she collided there. TCA got a break that time. There was very close to being a 10-second count anyway. Well, and the thing about Hayes thus far, give it to her. She's 4-4, but Stan, you got to know where she is after she hits the first couple. She's been wide open and not anyone near her.
Not in the ballpark.
Vales with it. Vales right of the key. Trying to get the ball into Lee. Here's Gehring driving in. Gehring will move in. Scoop to the hoop. Up. No. Rebound tipped out of there. Controlled by Gehring. Gehring whips it out to Vales. Her three on its way. Got it. Carden Vales.
Carden Vales had 19 points in the first meeting. She's got all 4 TCA points so far.
You remember, Stan, when TCA fell behind that game, she kept TCA in the game within striking distance. They lost the game 46-40. Powell got it out there by Sanders.
That's a moving screen.
Ayers with it. Yeah, they look like they picked off Gehring, and now here's a foul on Gehring. She reached in and fouled her.
How you can miss that?
I'm not sure if Ayers took a blow to the bridge of her nose earlier tonight, but since the very second play of the game, she has really continually rubbed the bridge of her nose. 12-4 your score. Here's the pass. Wide open. Powell. There. Powell knocked that one in, and Stan, every 3 they've hit, which is 5 now, they've been wide open.
Have they even attempted anything inside the arc?
Not yet. 15-4.
So they're 4 for 4 from
front
the field.
Court, Gehring with it. Gehring front court. Gehring crossover dribble. Drives into Sanders, left wing. Sanders in trouble. Boy, USJ's defense has been outstanding. Maxfield to the cutting Gehring. In the corner to Sanders. Sanders, 15-footer, no. Battle for the rebound. Camden Maxfield did a great job getting there, but lost the ball out of bounds.
And I'm going to go back to, again, another possession. We don't get the ball in the hands of Olivia.
Nope. Hadn't touched it yet, has she?
I don't believe so.
Powell in the backcourt.
Maybe a rebound, maybe, but now on the offensive end, she's not touched it yet.
15-4, USJ. We've not played 3 minutes yet. They go inside the Barm. Barm layup, wide open. Great entry pass by Spencer. And, boy, USJ is smoking right now.
Matt Cobles called his second timeout. 4:59 to go. It's all USJ. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network. Well, thank you, Matt Coble, for having us prepared.
They turned the air on up here, didn't they?
Feels good.
They turned the air on up here. Hey, Jay, thanks.
No, thank you for the air.
I said thanks for the air.
Just these thin-blooded old people. And we're back, Double D.
We are back. Jay Cash, and I can blame him for having to put my jacket on. But right now, the hottest thing in this gym is the shooting of USJ. Gehring drives in, puts it up, no. And we got a foul. I think they're going to get Barm, I believe. She can't believe it.
See, that's the kind of luck TCA is having. We get the foul, and that ball hangs on the rim and drops off.
Well, Barm didn't look at Pete normal, but if she looks at him like the way she did that official just then, she better be careful. Gehring to the line. Nope. Last night she was 8 of 8, but missed that one. Here's Driver in the game, and going out will be Hayes, who has 12 of their 17 points.
And you know what? You're talking about Olivia not touching the ball. Haley Ayers hasn't touched it either.
Yeah, that's a good point. To the line will be Gehring again, gets 1 of 2. 17-5, no need to panic, just going to start playing better.
No, they're not going to continue to go 100% from three-point land.
Powell out there guarded by Vales. Great defender, Vales. We talk about that every matchup. Driver has it deep right. They look for Barm. She's got it right baseline. Lee with a great job keeping her off that baseline. That's where she really hurt USJ or TCA out at USJ earlier. Back of the 20th of January. Ayers a 3, short, no. Rebound tipped out of there, controlled by no one. Loose on the floor, wild scramble for it. Jump ball, alternating possession, it goes to TCA.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6 young ladies on the floor diving for the ball, and all we can get is a jump ball out of it.
Well, Spencer,
somebody committed a foul, whether it was us or them, somebody committed a foul.
Spencer tried to sort of fool the referees there. She moved out of bounds to sugar it in, and the official said, nope, young lady, you're not going to fool me. I've been around too long. 17-5, Gehring with it to Maxfield. Maxfield to Gehring. Gehring, double team back there. They got to hurry. That ball is knocked away by Ayers. That's that length we talked about. Ayers with it. Ayers moving. The 8th grader wheels deals up, no, and a foul. It's going to be on Maxfield. That's her second, Stan.
Yep.
And Ayers is going to shoot 2 free throws. 17-5. You got to give USJ credit, folks. They came in here tonight, and boy, they were focused, hit some early shots, and they look like gangbusters right now, don't they? Nethery about to come in the game for Maxfield. Up, no. We would give you again their stats, but they do not make them available. Ayers will try again. 17-5. They're not required to do that, so
But most schools do make them available.
Schools do, yep. Airs up. Good. 18-5. See Robert Mandelgrandy go there, Bob, and his lovely wife. Gehring front court and threw it away. Threw that one past Tori Robertson's in the game. And now here's the trap in the backcourt. Bales is going to guard Ayers. Bales quicker, Ayers bigger though. Ayers drives in, can't shoot. Leave it out here to Powell. Powell will drive in, throw it down to Barm, and Barm's a really aggressive player. Swinging a couple elbows, got away with it.
Yep.
As they tied her up that time.
And Amelia Gehring holding her face a little bit.
18-5. Yeah, you don't want to see those elbows flying through there.
Nope.
Here's the pass out to Powell. Powell and Spencer are not athletic guards, but really steady for them. Here's the high post pass to Barm. Vale's not letting her cut back there against her. Vale's guarding her tightly. 18-5. Nethery's on now. Ayers. Ayers deep right. Drives out front. Robertson reached in, didn't get it. Driver almost set an illegal pick. If it wasn't one, it looked like one almost. Here's Powell with it to Driver. Boy, Barham pushing off down there, just getting away with murder. Now they throw it away. She can't believe it. She thought she was fouling Stan. Not picking on her early, but boy, she's aggressive, and she was the one pushing off. Should have been called for a foul.
It's what I've been talking about in the pregame show. USJ plays a very aggressive brand of basketball. Right now, they're letting them get away with it.
They sure are, 18-5. You said in the pregame, if they did that, here's
we're in trouble.
Lee has not attempted a shot yet against Barham. Lee will drive in. Can't
There's
shoot.
a foul. Oh, bumped her with the body.
Vales will drive in. Vales will put that with the left hand, no, and Barham rebounds. Yeah, they got away with one there, USJ did. We're not going to home it up, but they really got away with it.
I'm going to tell the truth.
They really got away with it. Here's Ayers, deep left against Lee. Moves in, puts it up, short jumper. It's there.
Yeah, cannot give up the baseline like that. And we did.
20-5. All USJ early. 2:35. Front court, Robertson. Robertson drives in out to Lee. First shot of the game, the three. Got it.
Olivia Lee wide open in the corner, has hit the hard shot. It's now 20-8.
20-8 your score, the 15-point game, and now we got turning the ball over. Powell, she can't believe it.
Second turnover. Do you notice the way that they glare at the officials?
Yeah, they do it every play. And I'd say this if it was TCA, I'd say the same thing. And you don't need to do that. You're too good to do that. I mean, every time they question the official, either with a look or a chagrin demeanor about them. I don't like that. If TCA did it, I'd call them out on it as well. Vales with it, deep left. Lee cuts through, they can't find her. Out to Gehring. Gehring against Ayers will drive in, trying to draw the foul, can't, out to Vales. Vales, 13-footer, shot at 12.
That's twice.
And the rebound tipped around there. Looked like TCA may have got away with a foul that time. Now Powell in the backcourt. Under 2 minutes, it's a 20-8 game. Spencer, deep left. 12-point game with a minute 50. Ayers and Barham teamed up down there. They try to get the ball into Barham. Lee fouled her and got away with it. Here's Powell with it. Powell moves in, out to Barham. Barham the three, way out there, in and out. Rebound tipped around there and coming out with it. Boy, a great play by Robertson, who blocked off Ayers. And now in the backcourt, we've all Driver literally knocked Gehring out of bounds, and they give the ball to USJ.
And
she basically just shoved her out of bounds.
Video will tell the story. I don't need to comment on it at this point.
20-8, 12-point game. A minute 33. Well, if they let USJ play this way, there's no way you're going to beat them. Sophie King in the game. Netherly just fouled her. Ball went out of bounds. Well, Stan, I think what has to happen, TCA's just got to match the physicality because they're letting them play. Netherly got away with a foul there.
Yeah, I know, but the physical kind of play is not the style that TCA plays. It's not the style that our gals are built for, save a couple of gals. That's just not what we're built to do.
Ayers is out of the game, getting a rest right now. Here's a block. Nethery blocked that basketball. The shot put up by Sophie King. Kurt King, a great friend of ours, across the way, King Tire Company. 20-8, 12-point game, a minute 20. We have a one in there, Stan, for them. And Barham wide open, and boy, TCA went flat-footed. They get the ball to Barham. You can't give her that ball that deep, and it's there. 22-8. Lee the other way. Long two. No. Rebound tipped out. Driver over the back. Yep, proper call.
So USJ already, mounting up the foul. Well, it's actually 4 for USJ, 3 for TCA.
Well, the big lead right now. USJ winning the game. this lead right now at 14. They've led by as many as 15. They've never trailed. Lee the three, deep left, got it.
Olivia Lee with 6.
22-11. They cut it down to 11. 55 seconds. Two really good basketball teams, two really good programs. Driver drives in, up, no foul, she'll shoot 2.
That's going to go for TCA against Robinson.
Proper call.
Her first, 4th team foul.
Robertson picks it up. Torrey. And Driver to the line. 22-11. 50 seconds left in the first. Big crowd in here tonight. Pretty, I wouldn't say packed, but it's getting close. Driver gets the friendly touch as she threw one up there and it rattled and dropped. She'll try again. Ellen Driver, the sophomore.
Gehring going out for the break.
And Robertson goes out. Sanders back in. And Riley Hadrago, the freshman, in. Here's the next one up. Driver gets them both. 24-11. TCA up by 13. Front court, Nethery. Nethery to Riley. Hadrago walked, did not get away with it. Proper call, sure did it.
Got the ball in the paint, stopped and popped. She got in the paint, was looking to pass it back out. She was relatively open. Take that shot.
You got to shoot that, yeah, no doubt. 24-11. Well, Coach Ayers got 3 starters out right now, and that's because he's got this lead. He's buying a little time, keeping the legs fresh. Working with it now will be down low. We get Barham on offensive foul. She can't believe it. That
should be her
number
second.
2, yeah. Barham, after every play, has, well, how should I put it? She can't believe they call a foul on her. Let me put it that way. Going to get her out of the game, and Demi Salih will come in. I don't know the young lady, probably a fine young lady, but she questions every time they doesn't go her way. There's sometimes you can do that. You don't need to do it every play. 24-11, across the timeline, Vales. Vales right wing. Riley Hadrago works out to Lee. She's hit 2 threes. Had the 3 that time, didn't take it. Now she'll drive in over to Vales. Carden's 3, got it.
Carden.
Right now, Vales and Lee keeping TCA in the game.
Well, TCA's got 4 3 balls, so is USJ.
Here's a drive and rolling in.
My
shot.
gosh. Who was that? That was
number 1. Is that Tig wearing 1 tonight instead of 5?
Could be.
I guess it is. I'm not sure. 26-14. They get the buzzer beater. USJ does. We'll step out for a minute. Back with the second stanza. USJ leading 26-14. Stay with us, everybody.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Well, Diamond, we're back here. USJ, 69%, 9 of 13 from the field. TCA, 36%, 4 of 11. That tells you the entire story.
Yep. And we do have, it's a big game. We have personal security. Jay Cashin is our security team here tonight. Well, TCA down by 12 with a basketball. Gehring with it between the circles. Ayers is back in the game. They go to Lee. Lee will drive in, leads it over to Vales. Vales out to Torrey Robertson, to Sanders. Over to Gehring. Gehring against Driver. Will drive in, can't get there. Vales with it. Carden looking for the 3. They took it away from her. And now here's Vales, and they're going to get Vales, going to get a hole. And it's going to go on Tig. I guess that's Tig. I'm not sure who that is. The roster we were given or have didn't have a 1 on it. Hayes back in the game, and out will be Spencer. It's a 26-14 game. USJ rushed out to a 6-0, 6-1, 9-1 lead. Here's a 3 by Vales. It's there.
Bales
keeping them in it.
Yeah, keeping us in this ball game. Her third three of the ball game.
26-17. Ayers with it. Ayers and Lee having to work for everything every time they try to get the ball. Remember, Barnes on the bench with 3 fouls. That's big for USJ. Here's the drive this time by Sophie King. Up, no good. And we get a foul on the floor, I think, before the shot. 26-17, your score. I remember when Kirk King was in high school. Now he's got a daughter here. Sophie, the freshman, playing for USJ. Barm in the game. Powell in the game. And going out will be Tig and King. I don't see a 5 over there, Stan, so that's what it's got to be. Here's Ayers down low. Probably should have shot the ball. They go out to Hayes. Hayes will drive in from 13. Block. Gary got a hand on that and blocked that basketball.
Confirmation she has switched uniforms.
Lee with it in the corner to Bales. Bales had another 3, didn't take it. Now Bales will move in, scoop the hoop up. No, he did not. And they battle for the rebound, boy. Here's Barham with it. Barham on the run out. It's 2-on-1. Lee back defending. Barham drives in and a charge. So they get walking. She got lucky that was a walk and not a charge. She lowered the shoulder.
Yeah, lowered the shoulder, but I don't know if there was really enough or any contact because Olivia did kind of jump back at that point because it would have been a block.
She had errors on the left wing. Should have passed the ball. If you're a USJ fan, I would think you would think. Here's Bales with it. Bales, 26-17. TCA's cut it down to single digits now with 6:30. Pass with a Robertson. Torrey turns, fires, air ball. Sanders rebounds. Sanders, and we get a foul.
It's got to be on USJ.
It's got to be on Driver.
Driver's going to pick up Diamond. Is that her second?
Yes, it is. And already number 7 on USJ. And to the line is Anna Sanders. Sanders on the year, 85% free throw shooter. Hadn't shot a lot of them, but it's been good when she's gone there. Sanders, first one is up. It is there. Very mechanical, but it worked.
Yeah, Anna Sanders, 0 points, 0 rebounds last game. We've got to get, we don't ever expect a lot of production out of her, but we've got to get production out of Anna tonight.
Sanders again, good again. It's 26-19. It's down to 7. So the lead cut in more than half. Powell across the timeline. The game changed a little bit when Barham went to the bench with the 2 fouls. Here's a wild shot by Driver, not even close. Glass, nothing else. Front court Lee. Lee moves in, cut off. Great defense by Ayers. Gehring with it. Gehring crossover dribble. They're trying to draw fouls on Ayers, no doubt about it. And the ball knocked away, loose, still loose, out of bounds.
Ball.
TCA's ball thrown away by Powell. Woo. Coach Ayers up directing traffic.
Got that as the 5th turnover against USJ, Diamond.
Not real happy with Driver right now. I think he's talking about that shot selection. She walks away from him. 26-19. Still walking away from him. Working with it, Gehring. Gehring in the corner to Robertson. Torrey Wall.
Travel.
Yep, proper call.
5th turnover for TCA. Off that inbounds play, TCA had 3 girls on the interior, and you had Ayers caught on that far side. We had Olivia wide open here, but the Red Seas parted, and we let Ayers walk right through the triple team inside the paint.
Barry Young is tuned in. John Lewis Coffey, Tommy Chapman back with us. We mentioned Alicia Gehring a moment ago, our lovely buddy. Justin Miller, Terry Swindle, all the folks that have joined us in the last few minutes. We've got a big audience tonight. Ayers, right baseline. Boy, she's good. Only an 8th grader. She'll go big time. She keeps developing and working hard, which you know she will. 26-19. Here's Hayes, who hit 4 threes to open up the game for USJ. Out to Spencer, to Powell. Lee down there against Barham. They've tried to go the pick and roll that time to Ayers, but Gehring did a great job not letting her there. Here's Barham driving up underneath with the left hand. Great play, great shot. It's there.
Barham, that's 6 for her. Cannot give the baseline. That was too easy.
So many people talk about Ayers. I think Barham's the key to their ball club. 28-19. Now what do we have? A foul. It's going to be on Hayes. You get 22, Stan? Yep.
Yep, that is her 2nd.
Well, to the line will be Gehring. Amelia there tonight, 1 of 1. Big sis, Alicia, pulling for her to hit these. Yeah, as good as Ayers is, and only an 8th grader, Barham's a junior. I think she's the whole key to their ball club. She's really good. Shot up, Gehring, no. Tipped around, and Sanders comes up with it. Great play. Sanders lost it. Now what do we have? They get walking on Sanders.
Crowd not real happy with it, especially the people closest to the play.
Yeah, those I couldn't tell. We were far away, but the people right down in the front row or two couldn't believe it.
We're emphatic.
28-19. Powell in the backcourt. We're down to 4:42 in the half. TCA down by 9. They cut it to as low as 7. Now Bales takes it away. Gives it to Lee. Lee on the run out the other way against Driver. Up, Driver. Good foul by Driver. She was not going to allow her to shoot a layup. It was a clean foul. Nothing wrong with that. And Driver, I've got it with 3, Stan. Is that right?
Yeah, that would be her third. So USJ Diamond it's starting to get a little bit of a foul trouble here.
Yep, no
They've
doubt about it.
already got 9 personal, so we're going to be in the double bonus.
Lee, free throw, no. Well, TCA was 2 of 4 in the first quarter, and they are 2 of 4 in this quarter, 4 of 8. That hurts. Driver out of the game, Powell out of the game, Spencer back in, and Sophie King back in. 28-19. Lee again. No, missed them both.
Too strong.
And the rebound's controlled by USJ. Melanie Wilburn, our lovely buddy, is tuned in now. Here's Ayers, wide open. 16-footer, yes.
Ayers with her second bucket. She's got 5.
Now, USJ back up by double digits. They leave the game 30-19. 4:15 left in the first half. Spencer right there in Bales' face as you watch the game tonight. They move Lee on the curl here. Can't find her. Now here's Gehring. Out here to Bales. Bales will drive in. He's got the wide open lane. Puts it up. Missed it.
Too strong.
Gets her own rebound. Knocked away. Still loose. Still loose. Now Lee's going to come up with it. Bales refused to let that ball go in the hands of USJ. Bales deep right. Swing it down. Bad pass. Barham almost had it and lost it out of bounds. Never really had possession. But lost it.
Yeah, but ill-advised pass from that far out to try and thread the needle underneath, though.
It's late in the season. TCA played last night, and you see some huffing and puffing right now on both sides, Stan, don't you? They're really giving a lot of energy right now. Here's Bales to Gehring. Gehring right in front of Coach Ayers over there. Gehring will drive in. Gehring will put it up. No, we'll get a foul on Ayers, I think. If that's Ayers, it's number 3. That's 3 on Ayers. Barham. She just picked up her 3rd foul, folks. That's big. That's
so
really big.
2. So they've got 2 of their guns with 3, and TCA shooting the double bonus. Ladies, we must convert.
Salih to the line. Or Gehring to the line. Salih to the bench, or the press row to come in. Barham goes out with 6 points and 3 fouls, and that's really crucial for USJ there. You'll not see her the rest of this half, and Gehring knocked in the free throw.
And remember, we're shooting double bonus for the next 3:44.
Gehring again. This time, bingo again.
She's
has
3
in the game.
4.
Yep. 30-21. How big will that wind up being? And now what do we have? Whistles. And let's see what that's about.
I have no idea. Clock, maybe?
Well, it was 3:44. Now it's 3:40. They may take a couple of seconds off. I'm not sure here. Coach Ayers talking to Stella Spencer, his little guard down there. You know, Spencer and Powell, not really big, Stan. I mentioned them early, but they're sort of the spark plugs that keep things glued together with the stars, aren't they?
So with all that, nothing changed.
Lily Teague with it. Teague in the front court.
Remember, she was playing middle school ball at the beginning of the year before they moved her up to varsity halfway through the middle school season.
I remember you told me that, yeah.
She played against TCA in the first middle school game.
King driving in, puts it up, and a foul. A charge. They get King.
Yes. Proper call. I got that as Teague's second.
King, I have her just 1.
Oh, King.
Yeah, King got it.
King, I'm sorry.
30-21, 9-point game. TCA was down by as many as 15. They cut it to 9 at one time, or make it 7. And that's as close as they got. And working with it now will be, it was 26-19 at one time. Down low, Gehring. Gehring in the paint, stopping, popping, missed it. Rebound, Lee. Lee will spin it back out to Bales. Bales out to Maxfield. To Bales. In the corner to Lee. The 3. Got another one.
Olivia Lee with 3 threes. Carden Vales with 3. And TCA within 6.
With 2:50 left in the half. Been a game of 2 tails thus far. Errors on air ball. Ball knocked away. Salih couldn't come up with it. Gehring with it. In the backcourt. Boy, you can really tell they miss Barham. Front court, Maxfield over to Vales. Vales will drive. Dips it down, bad pass. Threw it away. And now reach in, foul on Vales. Number 6 on TCA, so no free throws Cardinal will pick up her first foul of the game.
Diamond, we get the opportunities like that. Even if we miss a shot, we're having an opportunity to take it. When you get on the offense and you don't get the opportunity, just a lost cause and wasted offense there. We've got to at least get the shot off.
Special message from Cindy Fuller. We'll get to that in a minute. Lisa Northcutt tuned in tonight as well. We mentioned how great it was to see Ken last night, Lisa. Here's the ball knocked away. Bales just picked the pocket of Teague.
That's number 7, Diamond.
That's a senior picking the pocket of a freshman. She didn't know what happened to her that time. In the corner to Gehring. Gehring will drive in. Ball knocked away. Loose, still loose.
It's a travel.
And now we get a timeout. Joel Ayers called the timeout. He's not happy with Lily Teague. We'll take a break. Before we do that, let's remind you that Cindy Fuller, last night, Craig is watching tonight from Saginaw, Michigan. And he says, I hate they're not there tonight. Back in the house for the tournament. And starting Saturday for one last run announcing the Lions. We honored him last night after 6 years being the public address announcer here, the voice of the T-Dome. Craig, will miss you, but look forward to seeing you back here in the next few nights. 30-24, a quick 30. 2:08 left in the half. TCA's pull within 6. This is TCA Basketball.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy.
And we're back, Diamond Dave, 30-24, 2:08 to go. USJ with the lead. TCA on the comeback trail.
3:44 left here, 2:02 left here. Front court, here's Salee with it. Out to Ayers. Ayers puts it on the floor, nowhere to go. Works out between the circles. Powell with it, to King, to Spencer. You would think they'd want to go to Ayers. She's really the star player out there as far as offense. King, a long three, got it. Boy, Sophie King knocked it in. Dad Kurt has to love that. Might have a tire discount tomorrow at King Tire. 33-24. That's a big bucket, Stan.
Very big.
From 6 back to 9.
That's their first 3 in a while, too.
Gehring with it. Working out to Vales, trying to answer. Too hard. Good block out. That's a great block out by Sophie King, and Lee went over her back. Proper call.
Yep. Olivia's going to pick up.
King's going to go down and shoot 1+1 now. That's number 7.
Olivia's first of the game.
That is a big, big bucket. King hit a moment ago. Now she can go to the line here and shoot 1+1. Stan, how many times you see in a game like this, you see the stars sort of offset each other, and it's the role players that make the big difference sometimes.
It happens quite a bit. And you're very fortunate when you got players that can step up like that.
This kid here's just a freshman, too. Now she hits a free throw.
She's got 4 on the night.
34-24, 10-point game. Teague back in the game after the lecture from Joel Ayers. And Powell goes out. Joel tells her to come back over and sit next to Ashley. She's got some things to tell you, being a great guard herself. King missed it this time, and the rebound's tipped around, and Lee comes up with it. Well, she gets 1 of 2. It's a 34-24 game. A minute 15. This minute and 15 is really big, Stan.
Yeah. Got to shut them out the rest of the half, and we got to score a couple.
It's been Vales and Lee carrying the load. They have 19 of the 24 points. With it, they go down. There's Lee wide open. Great pass, Gehring, yes.
That was textbook, and Lee was able to sneak in behind. USJ fell asleep.
8-point game. Really big to keep it to single digits, I think, after being down by 15.
I agree.
Looked like they were going to get blown out of here. Ayers with it. Boy, she's really good. You folks watching can see that for yourself, can't you? King with it. Salee.
They're going to work for one, it looks like.
And I don't blame them. They're up 8. 29 seconds. Working with it now will be Spencer. They're going to Ayers. Down to 20. Some of the crowd down below are saying, stay down, stay down.
Let her stay out there.
Yep. I'd give her the outside shot. Don't let her drive on you here. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Driving in. Any foul, she'll shoot free throws, and she missed the shot. Rebounds controlled by Gehring. Gehring in the backcourt. Gehring, front court. Here's Sanders. Sanders puts it up as
that's
blocked.
a foul. That's 3.
And
That's 3.
Got the block. And we're at halftime. Your score at the break, 34-26. USJ, but TCA back in it. We'll take a break. Be back with our halftime activities after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
You think that was clean?
I thought it was. I couldn't.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Gen Z is a stalled generation. The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We're back here at halftime. Dave McCulley, Diamond Dave, along with Stan the Man, Indiana Stan. Michael Mancini, our producer director. And Mrs. Mancini's right behind us with the guys. Lovely family. I told Mike he outpunted his coverage. He said, no, she outpunted hers, but I'm not sure about that. 34-26 here at the break. USJ jumped out to a 6-0, 9-1, 12-1, 15-4 lead. They actually led 20-5 at one time. TCA cut it down to as low as 6, but right now it's an 8-point game here at the break. And here's Stan the Man with the stats of the first half. Stan?
Thank you very much, Diamond Dave. USJ shot 69% at the end of the first. They're still hitting 60% for the game, 12 of 20. TCA, 35%. On 7 of 20 shooting from three-point land. USJ 6 of 9, TCA 6 of 7. So both teams white hot there. Free throw shooting, USJ 4 of 6 for 67. TCA only 55%, 6 of 11 from the field. Rebounding, TCA right now out-rebounding USJ. Looks like 11-8, so we're +3 in that department. It does not seem like that, but TCA has the rebounding edge right now. We need to continue to get that rebounding edge. Here's one of the things that I think is key. Well, 7 turnovers for each team. One of the things that I think is key, 2, 4, 5, 7 USJ Lady Bruins in the scoring column. For USJ, Teague with 2, Driver with 2, Powell with 3, King with 4, Ayers with 5, Barham with 6, and Hayes with 9 in the ballgame. For TCA, only 4 young ladies in the scoring column. It is Sanders with 2. It is Gehring with 3. Carden Vales with 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry, has 10. And Olivia Lee, 4 field goals, 3 from long range, 0 of 2 from Charity. She is the game's leading scorer. with 11. It was 26-14 after one. And Diamond, we outscored them 12-8 in the second quarter to cut it to 34-26 at the half.
Ashley got it down to 6 at one time, Stan, but no closer. Big hello to Jerry Davis, my good buddy, a longtime friend of mine watching. Cindy Lambert, same thing. Cindy and I have known each other for a long time, dating back to the old Dyersburg days when we both worked together. Let's take a lovely buddy, lovely friend of ours, beautiful soul. 34-26, we're at halftime. 4:41, it is an interactive, as Stan likes to call it, telecast. So if you're watching, USJ or TCA, let us know. We'll be more than glad to give you a shout out. Well, it'll have to be the comeback Lions tonight. When we come back, we'll ask Stan how they can do it. This is TCA Basketball. Stay with us.
Count on Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions.
And welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road in downtown Windy City, Tennessee, alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. I'm Stan Gerard. We're at the half. USJ on the strength of a 26-14 on the strength of the 26-14 first quarter lead 34-26. At the half, Diamond, both teams back out on the court. This game a couple of weeks ago was 23-15 at the half. USJ with a 5-point lead. They're up by 8 now, so at least in point differentials, we're in the same ballpark and not much difference from that. But to me, the point of this, early on in this ball game, you remember the very first few possessions, we weren't even getting a shot at the hoop, and they hit the first 4 threes that they took in this ball game. Things starting to balance out a little bit, but USJ continuing to be white hot. When you shoot 60%, I don't know of too many basketball teams that shoot 60% and lose a ball game. And right now, USJ at the half shooting 60%, TCA in the mid 30s, close to 40%. So we're doing a little bit better, but USJ white hot for the entire first half.
And the game really changed to some degree, though. They may even have a bigger lead if Barham does not pick up that third foul with 3:44 left in the second quarter. And Stan, once she went out, that's when TCA made a little bit of a run and got within 6. But credit USJ, they battled and kept it even, Steven, and even put 2 more points on the lead at 34-26 here at the break.
You've got Driver and Barham with 3 personal fouls each. Hayes and Teague, by my count, with 2 each. King and Powell with 1 each. Halen Ayers, who had 4 fouls in the first game, none here in the second. TCA Maxfield with 2, nobody else with more than 1.
Well, here we go with Powell in the backcourt. Powell across the timeline on the purple tee as you watch the game tonight on Worthy Road Studios. Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. TCA in a 2-1-2 or 2-3 zone. And now here's Bales knocking that ball away now. I think we have a foul on USJ, I think, after Bales knocked it away. Yep, they're going to get someone trying to get the ball back after Bales. Boy, Bales has been outstanding here tonight. There's Mom coming right back in from the concession stand.
I could not see who they called that particular foul on.
I think it was he's either Powell or Spencer, Stan. I couldn't tell who he. We set across the way, top row.
Driver too.
Yeah, upper mezzanine. Well, Driver's not out there right now.
Okay, because I saw a 3. Well, I thought it was a 3 go up, but.
Well, that would probably be. I think that was on Spencer then. 2-3. That's her number. Here's Gehring out to Maxfield. Her 3, high arc, air ball. Lee tries to save it, does to Bales. Oh my, what a play by Lee, but Bales missed it. Gehring back up. No, boy, in tight, and TCA missed them both. Didn't finish, Stan. You got to finish those shots.
You get 2 offensive boards, you've got to put one of those in.
There's a lovely Savannah Lee right below us.
Suit up, kid.
Powell with it. Moneysdale hitting those books and watching the game. Here's Ayers. No, my, what smooth shot that was. Moved in, faked a little bit to her right, went to her left, and knocked it in. And now here's a foul, and that's on Ayers.
Proper call, got the hand on. Ayers looking at her stepdad like, I didn't do anything.
36-26, 10-point game. And now to inbound it in the backcourt will be Maxfield. 10-point game. Gehring with it. Stan trying to coach up here at the top row. Jackson
well, we don't have a telestrator here, so.
Becky Watson's tuned in. David Lytle, how about that? We need some buckets, David.
Sir David.
One of my favorites of all time. Here's a 3 by Lee, a step back 3. Good. She's got 14 in the game. Her 4th 3 of the game. Sam.
You mentioned David Lytle, and Olivia says, you want buckets? I got buckets for you, David.
36-29.
Oh, that's travel.
Double. Yeah, on Powell. Or travel, take your pick.
That's not the first time they've done that in this half. That's the first time they've been called for it this half, though.
Powell comes out of the game, and in for her will be Sophie King, who really played well in that first half for them.
And Diamond
hit one of the biggest 3s of the game. When TCA cut it to 6, she hit a 3 to make it 9.
I got to ask this question. Who's only down by, well, we're down by 7. My math is backwards.
Bales moves in, scoop the hoop up. No, missed it. Mad at herself. Front court. Here's Spencer with it. They want to go down to Barham, but TCA got back handily over to King. King out to Hayes. Hayes hit the first 4. And now bad pass.
Yep.
And the ball out of bounds. Bad pass by Hayes. Boy, now Coach Ayers, good timeout, I think, but Joel, he does not like the trend of this thing. His team has got a little sloppy. He calls a timeout. Back after this short break. This is TCA Basketball on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page.
I don't know where I was coming. I was trying to figure out how we were only down 4. All these years, I'm still not used to our score being on the right-hand side.
Yeah. I've done that before.
Well, I like the Bethel scoreboard. At least you type in so you know who it is.
Right.
We got a great audience. And Diamond, we're back with this game. USJ leads 36-29. What was dangerous for them, Diamond, a lot of skip passes across the court. USJ loves to do that.
If TCA could score here, it would be the closest it's been since it was 6-1. Bales to Gehring. Boy, Lee and Ayers are really battling down there. 2 superstars.
Oh,
boy, she got to shoot that 3.
Oh.
Money says, sis, you got to shoot it. Now here's a step back 3 again. This time too hard, no. Lee tries to save it and dives over there. Didn't dive, actually kept her footing, but great effort. But couldn't get it to go, Stan. That would have been big there.
We had a situation there. USJ had 3 players all crunched in together. We had 2 people wide open, nobody guarding them.
They've got Barham down in the blocks, Hayes at the high post. Ayers running the point right now for them. Right wing, Spencer. Spencer up. Nope. And the rebound, though, by Barham. Barham turns. Great rebound. Out to Hayes, out to Spencer. TCA in a 2-1-2 zone. Oh, he can't leave Hayes open. That's why.
Carly Hayes with her 4th 3 of the ball game.
39-29. Every time TCA makes a run, USJ's had an answer, haven't they? Coach Coble, Coach Hot Rod Parker down there. Hot Rod holding up. It says Power A. Is that what it says on that board?
I can't read that
I
far
think
away.
It said Power A. Bales the 3. That's the play. Got it.
Carden Vales with her 4th 3 of the night.
The team's trading buckets, 39-32. 7-point game, as you thought it would be. They look like the number 1 and 2 teams. There's a walk on Barham. Yep, out of control. That was a bad pass, really. Barham did a good job just getting to it. And then walk. Hayes will make it Sanders out of the game. Robertson in. Here is a 1-2-1-1 full court press.
This is the first time they pressed in a while, Dave.
Yeah, oh my. That was not a bad pass. Maxfield wasn't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds.
USJ with 4 turnovers in this quarter. That was TCA's first, but it could not come at a worse time.
39-32. Feel like it's one of those games, Stan, almost like it did over at their place. If you could ever get the lead or get right back in it, now Bell's going to reach in. Normally they'll call that. The crowd doesn't like it. But normally when you slash at it like that, they'll call, yeah, that's number 2 on Carden.
You can. I don't have a problem with them calling a foul on Carden on that point, but you gotta watch the player on the offense taking that opposite hand and extending that out. That is offensive charging, Dave.
Yep.
Using it to create the space.
You can call it. Here's Ayers.
That's a walk.
And if that's Bales, it's number 3, and it is. They stay on the floor, no shot, and Carden just picked up her 3rd. So Barham's out there with 3 for them, that them being USJ. And now Bales picks up 3 for the Lady Lions. That's big.
I say it was a walk, but there was the foul before the walk.
It was. And now Gary knocks the ball away as they try to go inside to Ayers. Ayers certainly doesn't physically or emotionally play like an 8th grader, does she?
No.
She's pretty, we talk about her talent, but she's pretty steady. Her demeanor stays about the same. She's one of the kids that really doesn't look like when they call a foul on her, it really upsets her that bad. She knows she's good. Ayers with it. Ayers, a step back long 2. No, air ball. It goes out of bounds. Student body, not the student body really into the game much. It must be Tennessee night over there because they've got some orange. I guess that's because
it's uniform night.
I guess that's, yeah, it is. They've got different Astros, another team I don't like. But anyway, they've got the uniform night, but maybe they're wearing some of that orange too because they do have a player in the Super Bowl. Here's Nethery the other way, which I really don't care anything about either team in that Super Bowl. Robertson with it, and now what do we have? A foul. They're going to hit Sophie King, I think. Said it's probably, I don't get into the NFL much anyway, but probably one of the least favorites of my Super Bowls to ever even think about watching. I don't like either one of those teams.
It used to be a must-see TV.
You can't be a Raiders fan the way I grew up and care about the Chiefs at all. I do like the quarterback for the Eagles. Shot up by Nethery. No, we got a foul.
Offensive foul against TCA. Looks like
Kate
Tori's
sort of
picking
slung
that
that up there that time, didn't she? She didn't really jump much and just missed it. And who'd they get, Stan? They get Robertson.
Tori.
Yeah, got her.
Well, slowly we're creeping back into this game. A low-scoring quarter, 6-5 is the score at the end of the, during the middle of the quarter. So it's a low-scoring quarter compared to what we see in the first half.
One of my favorite people that ever worked at TCA, watching right now. I always love when she answered the phone when you call. She and Teresa Whitehead, Cheryl Emerson, and Teresa. Here's Barham walk.
Yep.
Barham has not been the same since she picked up that 3rd foul.
Drag that foot a couple 3 inches.
She's a really good player, though.
Yeah.
Again, I go back to what I said in that first half. She's the key, I think, for them.
Well, to me,
if
now
she plays well, they're going to really win a lot of games and play well. When she doesn't play well, they're not going to. Gehring in the backcourt. Gehring back there. A 2-1-2 four-court press. Amelia in the front court. Amelia, ball knocked away. Those are long arms of Ayers again. Now she lost it. Bales knocked that thing away. Down low to Lee. Lee underneath. It's up. It's there.
Olivia Lee with 34 and 16.
And now here's a charge on Ayers.
One side likes it, one side hates it.
39-34. Joel not squawking at the official. He's squawking at his daughter, stepdaughter. 39-34 is as close as it's been since it was 6-1 in the first quarter.
Well, I see Freddie Garrett sitting in the front row. I also see him marking his score sheet with the charge and the turnover.
Bales in the backcourt. Lady Lions on the comeback trail, Cheryl. It's a 5-point game. Out to Gehring. Gehring between the circles to Lee. Lee against Ayers. Lee behind the back. Out to Gehring. She'll drive in. Wide open layup. Missed it.
Oh,
my.
golly, Bill.
That's a proper call. Sanders got there and foul. Driver, proper call. Number 4. Each team has 4 fouls here. Drago and Nethery's going to come in the game.
That's at least 3 of those. At least 3 of those point blankers that we've clanked.
Bales and Sanders go out. Well, 39-34. Yeah, they put so much attention on Lee that time that it left the lane wide open.
Yeah.
Lily Teague, ball tipped by Drago, but Ayers got it and laid it up in a high off the glass. Great athletic play. It is there. 9 in the game for Ayers. Here's the pass to Lee. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Lee will drive the other way. Lee will put it up, missed it. And they fight for the rebound, and Hayes has it. Out to Driver.
No foul.
Backcourt Ayers. There was some contact, wasn't it? Ayers front court to Teague. Teague. Right wing to Ayers. Down low to Barham. Probably not a bad foul. Now, Barham says something to Nethery. I don't know what that was about. Ayers comes over and says, cool down, kiddo. Well, that should be inbounded. She wasn't shooting the ball when she got fouled. She went to the free throw line like she thought she was going to shoot. Nothing wrong with that if you can get away with it.
The official there in the corner had the right call. He waved off the 2-shot foul.
Ayers drives in, out to Teague. Open shot. A 3. Yes.
Teague with 5 in the game.
44-34. And back to the 10-point lead after TCA cut it to 5. Here's Robertson the other way. Robertson missed it again. A tough break. Lee with a rebound, though, out to 3. Got it, Lee.
Olivia Lee with her 5th 3 of the ball game.
19 in the game now, Stan.
I mean, 7 shots, 4 of them from three-point land.
Coach Ayers all over the official, but he's all over Barham and all over Hayes that time about something. He's still chewing on the official. The official shaking his head. Nope, not buying it.
Olivia.
Now here's Olivia Lee. Got there late. Proper call.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 6 on TCA. So the rest of the game, USJ will shoot 1+1.
And this game now, or this half,
they've tightened up having a stand.
It's just the opposite of the first half.
Yep.
They got into foul trouble, or they got in the free throw shooting position early in the first half, did TCA, and USJ is going to be in it early in the second half.
44-37, the regular season district title on the line. Inbounds pass, Barham wide open, Driver, great pass. That's the second time tonight TCA's gone flat-footed on the defense on the inbounds pass. Here's Gehring driving the other way. Got it.
Gehring with her first bucket of the night. She's got 5.
46-39. The Lions will not go quietly into the night here through our home place. 7-point game, 40 seconds left. Coach Ayers very animated. They go to Barham. Barham walked, got away with it, puts it up and in. She walked, got away with it, I thought. 10 of the game for Barham. Inbounds pass to Gary. Double team back there. Over to Tori Robertson, the freshman. Robertson, front court, Maxfield. Lee was open, they missed her. Boy, Driver all over Lee down here. I mean, climbing her back, got away with it. Here's Lee again. That's a mismatch. Driver can't guard her. Lee step back 3. Nope, short. Rebound Gehring. Gehring rips it away, puts it up. Got it.
Should be an and one, because I thought Ayers had her arm in there locked in.
48-41. Both teams going right at it right now. Ayers step back 3. Got it. Can't guard that. And that ends your quarter. And it's a 50-41 game as USJ springs out to a 9-point margin with 8 minutes left in regulation. We'll come back after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
People watching right now. Look at that.
Oh,
Here's
yeah, huge
Nashville to the line. 7:18 left in the game. TCA's never led in the game. They were down 6-1, 9-1, 12-1, 20-5. Have cut it to 5, but no closer.
Oh.
Now Maxville hit glass. Nothing else. She'll try again. 51-41, 7:18. All that remains. The title right now favoring USJ. Up, good. A long way to go, though. And crowd a little quieter in here. It's a 9-point game with 7-11. Go by Slurpee. Here is Ayers. Ayers moving in. Stops, pop. Stan, you can't guard that.
No. She's 5 in the first half, 9 in this half.
That was pretty good defense by Gehring, but she's just so long. 53-42.
Oh, my gosh.
Working with it. Here's Maxville. Maxville bad pass. Knocked away, and here comes Tig with it the other way. USJ in control of the game now, leading by 11 with 6:40. Spencer with it in the corner to Hayes. They go wide open down low to Barham. Layup, missed it. Gets her own rebound back up, missed it again. And Ayers knocks the ball out of bounds. Boy, TCA dodged the bullet there. Barham missed 2 wide open gimmies.
You wonder what my oh my gosh comment was down on the other end. Spencer with a two-handed shove on one of the TCA players right in front of the stripes, no call.
Sam, when's the last time TCA did not win the regular season championship? Been a while, isn't it?
It has been a while.
Bales across the timeline.
And remember, we've got to win by 7.
Yep. Down by 11 right now. It'd have to be an 18-point turnaround. Now here's the offensive foul. They get lead. Is that who they got?
Yep. That's number 3.
Well, that's number 3 on her. You're right. Mom didn't like the call. Spencer across the timeline. Spencer right wing. Work it out to Tig. Cross court to Hayes. She set the tone for the game earlier. Carly Hayes did. USJ bench shouting out instructions, what they want. Using some hand signals over there. Back down to Barham. That's what they wanted. Barham, ball knocked away. Put a layup up and missed it again. And now a foul. And that may get Barham. No, I think they're going to get Hayes, I think.
23 or 32. It's going to be 23. So that's Spencer.
That's Spencer. I didn't see that.
No, it's not Spencer. But that he had a 2 and a 3 on his hands, and there's no 32 out there.
Well, Spencer would be 23 unless you just misread it. Barham to where it's 21. But no movement on the USJ bench. They walked the other way. Coach Ayers still working on the officials here down there. 53-42. Lady Lions in a little trouble here with 5:57 left in the ball game. Regulation anyway. TCA needs a big comeback. Bales yo-yos it out front. USJ's defense really, and that ball hit Lee right in the face. I think getting a hand on it was Tig. She'll move the other way with a layup. It's there. Really digging a hole now, Stan.
Yeah. There's still time, but you got to make a run, and it's got to be right now. You got to lock them down. We got close, but they're starting to pull back away.
Yeah, got one. Then 5.
Yeah.
That was it. Gehring drives in. Floater from 12, shot at 13. Barham rebound. 55-42, 5:24. And the USJ fans quiet over there right now, but they sense the fact that they were going to come into TCA's Lions lair and win a regular season district title. That ball went right through the hands of Tig. That's a freshman mistake there. I don't know if she took her eye off of it or not, but it went right out of bounds.
Boy, USJ in this half had a lot of turnovers early in the third quarter, but they've done a much better job managing the ball since that midway point of the third quarter.
I like what the senior Carly Hayes just did, though. She looked over at Tig and said, that's okay. Tig acknowledged. Yes, ma'am. Tig's really a good player, just a youngster, and she's going to be a good player for them. Already has made an impact in this game. I thought she and King off the bench have really played well for them, Stan. Bales out to Torrey. Robertson over to Bales. Looking inside, nothing there. Out to Gehring. Open 3 on its way. Nope, glass, nothing else. And look at Spencer go get that basketball. Did a really good job with it. Spencer front court. No need to hurry. They get Barham back door. Barham lays it up with the left hand, missed it. That's 4 layups she's missed in this quarter. Now Ayers missed a layup. And the ball goes out of bounds. That ball should belong. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
I sure thought they went over the back of TCA there.
Ayers thought she was called for a foul, which she probably should have been called.
She thought she was, and I think she knew that she got away with one. Now what do we have? An offensive foul. I think that's a makeup call. They get Barham, I think. Yep, they do. Barham picked up player control foul, so no free throws. And Coach Ayers is not happy with Barham, his junior.
I don't know if Paul's has been made aware or not, but Mary Kay Cosmetics is now a sponsor of this ball game.
55-42. 13-point game, 4.5 minutes. Still some time, but every possession pretty crucial for TCA right now. Lee and Ayers.
Look at that arm hook.
He's hand checking her, grabbing her uniform that time, got away with it. Now they go inside against Hayes. Lee will wheel and deal, puts it up, got it. What a nice play by Lee.
Olivia Lee.
And now walk in the backcourt on Tig. That's another freshman mistake. 55-44.
21 for Olivia.
Yep, Gehring with it. Big possession, obviously, right now. A trifecta would be big, wouldn't it? Here's Gehring with it. Gehring doesn't look at the 3, though. Out to Bales. Dogged out there by Tig. Bales drives right by her. Takes her to school, lays it up, missed it. Boy, she flat beat Tig badly that time. I mean, Bales just turned on the afterburners at the free throw line, and Tig had no chance. Fouled her.
Going to the official stat computer here, Diamond.
Bales to the line. Carden been there tonight twice, 1 of 2. 80%er. Good.
She has now 14 on the night.
55-45. It's been a battle between 2 really good teams. Bales again. Rattles and rolls. Yes. 15 in the game for Carden. 55-46. Tightening up a little bit. Here's Spencer front court. Bales dogging her. Look at Bales play the great defense.
Almost got it out of bounds.
Work it out to Tig, to Hayes. Hayes out to Ayers against Gehring. Gehring squaring up on her. They clear out the middle of the court. Barham's still out there with the 4 fouls. Not quite as aggressive trying to get the ball right now. And you can't blame her for that. Here's Hayes with it. Hayes cannot dribble, knowing that. To Spencer down low. Here's the pass to Ayers. Dumps it off to Barham. She wasn't ready for it. And the ball out of bounds. Another turnover on USJ. And the Bruins right now, Stan, not handling Prosperity very well right now. It's a lot of turnovers in this quarter with a lead.
Gehring got to handle that ball a little bit to knock that one away from Ayers.
Justin Miller back with us. Terry Swindle. Alicia, we mentioned her a moment ago. Cindy, all the gang. 55-46. Bales wide open. Moves in. A little short jumper. Calls in. Yes.
Nice screen by Olivia Lee. That's why she is miss basketball. She scores, and then she does the little thing, sets the screen for other players.
Vales took advantage of it. 7-point game, 55-48. 3 minutes left. Down to Barham. Barham dropped the ball. Boy, she really had a tough fourth quarter. And then dribbled the ball off her foot. She has really struggled since that fourth foul, or third foul, actually. Timeout, Joel Ayers.
5, 6, 7-point lead for USJ. 2:59 to go. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network. It boils down to our poor shooting.
What are we shooting?
They've got 58%, we're at 30%.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
55-48, USJ with the lead. 2:59 to go in the game. Possession arrow favors USJ. It's TCA basketball. Your bonsai run has to start now.
Not a packed house, but almost. 55-48, 2:50 left. Biggest possession of the game thus far for TCA. Down by 7. Lee, right wing against Ayers. Lee cannot get that three off with Ayers, those long arms. Working out to Maxfield. Vales with it. Vales, top of the key. Working out to Robertson, out to Lee. Lee, someone needs to set a screen for her. Steps back, can't shoot, out to Gehring. Gehring on the floor, will drive in, lost the handle. Coming up with it, Spencer. Well, after all of that, Stan, about 30 seconds, a turnover.
That may have been the backbreaker, Dave.
Yep, that might have been it right there. Can't blame it all on Amia, obviously, but no one setting screens for either she or Lee.
Well,
she made a great effort. He just lost the handle of it. Boy, Barham and
we
Lee
were flat-footed.
Really, Barham and Lee really battling down there. Barham does a really good job getting people on her hip. Ayers trying to do the same thing.
Yep. Under 2, Dave.
Yep. 1:45 now. And USJ with a 7-point lead, taking the air out of it. You can't blame them. Spencer with it. They're well coached, aren't they, Stan? They know what they're doing every time. Now Gehring with it. In the corner to Spencer. Didn't think about it. Spencer. The crowd saying you got a foul. Down to 1:29. Working with it now will be Hayes. Out to Ayers. Pick your poison. Who you got now? Ayers in the corner to Spencer. Doesn't even look at it. Nice play there by Spencer. Spencer's a senior. And now Ayers is fouled by Tori Robertson.
Maxfield was looking to coach. What do I do? What do I do?
Robertson picks it up. Yep. They had the ball with 1:48. Now it's 1:15, and they're going to shoot free throws 1+1. And Stan, right now, that's the only chance you have. Hope they miss.
Yep.
USJ on the verge of winning the regular season title. Stan will sort out the brackets between the games. When TCA will play again. Ayers up. Ayers good. Lane violation. It was Teague moving.
So for your official scorebooks.
Again, I'm not picking on her, Stan, but again, that's a freshman mistake. She's played well at times, but she's had a couple, 2 or 3 crucial errors here.
Hailing Ayers gets 0 for 1 officially in the books.
Gehring with it. Gehring front court. Trying to get it to Vales. Can't get it to her. Gehring. Boy, USJ's defense really sound. They're trying to chase it. Here's the pass over to Sanders. Over to Lee. Lee against Ayers. Lee. Nowhere to go. Behind the back. Lost it. Coming up with it. And now walk.
No, there's
going to get a foul.
Yeah,
on
proper call.
Hayes.
She was laying on the floor, and Olivia backed up and tripped over it.
And of course, a booze across the way. And that stops the clock. That's big. She could cut it down to a 2-possession game here, Stan, with 57 seconds left. number 9 on USJ. Lee would shoot 1+1.
Oh, but we're just taking too much time.
Yep, Lee good. Lee with a big second half. 22 in the game is what you have her standing.
She's at 11 in each half.
Came in averaging 22.7. Lee again. Olivia. Yes. And Matt Coble calls the timeout. Well, it's not over. 55-50 with 57 seconds left. I've seen stranger things happen. We'll take a quick break. And Coach Ayers is out on the...
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Ellen Romario Neely. Ellen, thanks for watching tonight. She's tuned in tonight as well. A ton of folks watching, and the USJ bench over there working hard. And the people not starting are standing behind the kids on the bench. Meanwhile, in the huddle, Hot Rod Parker and Matt Cole trying to draw something up here. Team down by 5, Stan. What are they telling them over there? If you don't steal it, you got to foul very quick.
You definitely got to do that. You're going to play hard defense here early. You're going to have to press the ball, try and get them to force to get into the short corner down there to the TCA bench. Double team, get the quick turnover. If you don't get the turnover, then you got to foul quickly.
Hayes inbound it, looking. Now what do we have? We got a foul. They're going to get Gehring fouling before the ball was even inbounded, fouling Ayers.
Now, if you're going to do it, there's a smart way before no time running off the clock.
Blake Butler doing a good job over there with the PA. Blake would be the first to tell you, though, that he's not a Craig Fuller. Craig and Sydney in the game. They're up in Saginaw, Michigan tonight, but they'll be back for the postseason games
there was a song, In Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah, they were here last night. Boy, they made some quick. They must have flew up there.
It's a long drive.
Ayers to the line. Free throw, good. 8th grader. She doesn't look like one and play like one. She has 15 in the game, and that was smooth as silk. She'll try again. Stan, she's got a chance to be one of the great ones ever in this area. You know it?
We agree.
Missed this one, though. That leaves the door, but it's a 2-possession game.
Gotta go.
56-50, Lee with it. Lee, Ayers right in her face. Out to Gehring. Gehring with it, out to Bales. Step back 3 by Carton. Got it!
Got it!
56.
52.
Was that I thought that was a 3. Was it a 2? Yeah, it was a 3. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's keep it here.
Woo, you had me worried there for a second, Dave. Wow. Well, 42 seconds, not out of the realm. And, when if you tuned in this game the first 2 or 3 minutes, there's no way you'd say this is a 3-point contest right now at the end. You would not have gone to Vegas and put money on it.
Well, Bales has 20 in the game, and she and Lee have kept them in it offensively. Big miss a moment ago by Ayers. So now, Stan, you again pick your poison. If you don't steal it, you got to foul immediately and hope they miss a free throw and keep chipping away at it.
Well, at this point, you've got to get every 3-point shooter you got in the gym for TCA needs to be on the court right now. And some people may think I'm crazy at this point if I include Riley Hidrogo in that. She has struggled at times, but she is a good outside shooter. I've seen it for too many years. You need those types of players on the floor right now.
Chaplain Leanne Hall over there.
Translation, everything I said, you got to give them more than 2 things to cover.
Famous words of Hoosiers. Say a good one, Strap. It is 56-53. Hayes inbound it. Looking. Gets it into Spencer. Spencer in the backcourt. Sanders trying to foul her, and now finally they get a foul. Took a few seconds off, down to 38.7. Anna tried to foul her in the backcourt, but Spencer's speed helped her get away from her a little bit, but Anna did a good job chasing her. Now Spencer to the line. Again, we would give you stats. They do not make them available. And Spencer,
who's not scored tonight.
A senior, scoreless. And she's going to shoot 2 because that's number 10 on, that's big, on TCA. Free throw up, got it. Well, hadn't scored but 1 point, but it came at a big time, didn't it?
Yep.
She'll try again. Spencer in the air. Got them both. 58-53, 38.7. Front court, Gehring in a hurry. Gehring, left wing, over to Lee. Lee out there against Ayers, and now hand check on Ayers. Not much of a foul, but they get her.
Boy, wouldn't have been great if that wild shot could have gone in.
Wasn't much of a foul,
No.
I'll say that, but they've let them go back and forth. Now Ayers looking around at the shooter body about something. I'm not sure what that was about. I guess someone getting on her.
Oh, well.
Lee to the line, shooting 2. First there. Boy, big second half by Lee. 13 in the half, 24 in the game. Sanders out, Nethery in. And Hayes goes down to the blocks. 58-54, 29.9. Lee again, good again. Like her sister, Money. 58-55, a one-possession game. Spencer backcourt. Spencer guard, foul by Maxfield.
Okay, well.
Good sportsmanship by Vales and Ayers as they got tangled up a little bit, and they both made sure neither one fell. So Maxfield commits the foul, and now with 26.2, that only took about 3 seconds. Sanders out of the game, and she'll come back in, I think, probably for Nethery, I think.
Diamond.
Let's put Spencer there again, shooting 2.
I got a funny feeling on Saturday, February 18th at 6:30 p.m., these two teams are going to be playing basketball again.
Might very well do that. Free
Missed
throw
it.
up. No.
The door is still open.
Cindy says all-day flights for the day job to Saginaw. Lady Lions postseason next week. And they'll do their part to get back and show up and help the Lady Lions win. Thanks, Cindy. Again, Spencer got one of 2.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Makes it a 2-possession game. 59-55.
Still time.
Gehring
But you
front
can't
court.
wait.
Don't necessarily have to have a 3, but one would be nice. Here's Lee with it. Lee jacks up the 3. It's up. Back rim, no. Rebound controlled by Vales, and now foul on TCA.
Offensive foul, yet Gehring's on the floor. And they're calling that on Vales.
Call Vales on it. I didn't see that.
I did not either, but.
Well, in Pete's defense, he's just a few feet from it. We're way up here, but I didn't see it. But I wasn't watching that particular point of interest.
Yep.
59-55, 16.6. Even if she hits them both and she'll shoot 2, she being Hayes, it's still a 2-possession game, and you're still not completely out of it. Free throw by Hayes, good. You know, USJ's had the knack all night. Jeremy Maddox, hey, coach, he's watching tonight. They've had the knack every time TCA's made a run. Looks like they might get over the hump. They've hit a big shot, haven't they?
They've just, every time we run, they just close the door.
Coach Coble talking to Pete Normal about something. That's a little bit of coaching there. He's trying to freeze Hayes a little bit. 60-55. In the air again, Hayes. Rims, no. Gehring with the rebound.
Gotta go.
Gehring front court, down to 13, down to 12. She'll slide in, puts it up with the left hand, wild shot, no. Maxfield had it momentarily and goes out of bounds with 8.1. I think that ball went off Maxfield, to be honest with you.
Diamond, we got a huge break on that one.
Yeah, that ball went off Maxfield.
We got a huge break.
60-55, 5-point game. Inbound it will be Vales. Looks. Gets
Shoot.
into Lee. Lee's got to jack up that 3. Puts up the 3. Nope, air ball. That's going to do it. Gehring saves it. Vales has it down to 1. 3 if it goes, good. And USJ has won. The Lady Bruins hang on. After leading by 15, they lead the entire game, and they win it 60-55. We'll be back with a post game and then set the stage for the countdown to tip-off for the guys' game. That's coming up next on the TCA Basketball Network.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more. Your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
That's part of it. And welcome back. The final score, congratulations to the University School of Jackson Lady Bruins. They are your district champions in District 5 and Division 2 for the 2022-2023 season. They'll go in as the number 1 seed in the tournament that starts on Friday. Here's a look at the official stats, and some people say the stats don't tell the story. It's a 5-point game. The stats tell every bit of the story in this game. USJ 21 of 36, 58% from the field. TCA 16 of 45. We took 9 more shots and made 5 less. We shot 36%. I think we were as high as 38. USJ did not go below the 60% mark until late in this ball game. 3-point shooting, 69%, 9 of 13 for the Bruins. TCA 10 of 18, 56%. USJ 60% from the field or from free throw line, 9 of 15.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop. No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back here at Trinity Christian Academy, the unhappy final for we TCA fans. The final score here, 60-55, USJ. They moved their record now to, on the season, 16-8, 9-0 in the district. They win the district title, the regular season title. TCA falls to 20-6 and 7-2. Here's your stats here at the end of the ball game. Ellen Driver with 2 for USJ. Mia Powell with 3, 4 by Sophie King. Halen Ayers had 15, 10 by Ava Barham, who fought foul trouble, 13 by Hayes. She got them off to the big start with 4 threes to begin the game. Stella Spencer 3, and Lily Tigg has 7. For your Lady Lions of the game, Stan mentioned only 2 people really scored big tonight. 25 by Olivia Lee, 20 by Carden Bales, 7 by Amelia Gehring, 1 by Camden Maxfield, and 2 by Anna Sanders. Let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll set the stage for the guys' game. It's coming up next. It's the Bruins and the Lions here at the Lions Lair. Stay with us on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page in Worthy Road Studios.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy. Alongside Dave McCulley, I'm Stan Gerard. We're just about set for the starting lineups for the boys' games in this ball game between Trinity Christian Academy and the University School of Jackson. TCA won the first meeting between these two teams over at USJ, and they're looking for the series sweep against the Bruins of USJ. USJ will finish 4th in the region standings. And the starting lineups for USJ is sophomore number 1, Wallace Driver. Also starting a junior number 4, Brady Smith. And finally, also for them, number 14, Mills Terry. Also getting the start is number 20, Owen Stonecipher. And also starring is number 35, Raleigh Seals. So for USJ, it's Driver, Smith, Terry, Stonecipher, and Seals. Here's the starting lines for TCA. The sophomore, number 0, Braden Waller. Another sophomore, number 1, Caleb Williams. A senior, number 5, Will Weiser. Another senior, number 12, Trace Robinson. And finally for TCA, a senior, number 23, wearing the headband for the second game in a row. Will it be just as lucky? We'll be soon to find out. It's number 23, Will Keltner. For TCA, it's Waller, Williams, Weiser, Robinson, and Keltner. For USJ, it's Driver, Smith, Terry, Stonecipher, and Seals. USJ in the red uniforms, TCA in the home whites. TCA getting final instructions from Coach Dexter Williams at the top of the, on the side of the circle. And we'll be ready for basketball here in a minute. For TCA, Weiser to jump. For USJ, it's Brady Smith with the call of the game. Here's Double D Diamond, Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan the Man, and it will be who's going to get the tip? Man, USJ gets it. They worked all right. They're wearing that red as you watch the game tonight with the Columbia blue trim and the white numbers. USJ etched out there in white as well. TCA in the home, white with a purple, Trinity and purple numbers. Good defense by Weiser cutting off that baseline there. There's the ball knocked away by the headband and all. But coming back up with its USJ, here's a leaner up underneath by Stonecipher, not close.
TCA very intense on that first defensive stand. Little hand check should be on Wallace Driver.
I thought they tightened it up, the officials did in the second half of the Gals game, and they really let them play hard in that first half. Couldn't really tell what was a foul every once in a while, but that time the early quick whistle on Stonecipher, or excuse me, on Driver.
Oh.
Boy, that almost over and back. Weiser with it. Weiser worked out there against Mills Terry. Here's a drive by Williams, a high floater, got it.
Caleb Williams with a little scoop shot gives TCA the early lead.
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone or something of that nature, 2-2-1. Back is Keltner on the back end of it. Robertson and Weiser, or Waller on the front end, 10-second count.
Yep. First turnover against USJ, great defense. Second trip in a row.
Jeff Jones barking at Wallace Driver, his point guard. Pete Normal. Pete's been around longer than, well, I have. That's a long time. It's a 2-0 game. Keltner with it after the turnover. They go to Weiser. Drives in the paint, can't shoot out to Trace. Robertson drives in the corner to Keltner. Had that three going last night, missed it that time badly. Air ball. And a student body across the way getting on him. It's a 2-0 USJ deficit. They work in the front court. The student body, TCA chanting defense down to my right. Working with it now will be Brady Smith. Smith turns, fires. Nice shot, yes.
Little fadeaway in the paint. Ties this game at 2.
I think Mark Campbell has left the building. He was here watching the Gals game. Great to see Mark. Hall of Fame coach already. His young age. Quickest guy to get to, 700 wins, I think? 2-2. Might have been 6, but we're going to give him 7 tonight. You're going to up him 100. Here's a shot up, and the 3 is there by Mills Terry.
Terry with his first points of the night. USJ with their first lead of the night.
I saw Mills and his lovely mom this morning. 5-2 your score.
I've had a few discussions about the game of football with Mills Terry's father in the parking lot of my insurance agency.
Here's a drive by Williams, up no good. Tacked and foul, he's going to shoot too, yep.
Of course, Terry's father, one of the State Farm agents in Jackson.
Mills and his mom didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was. I said, that kid plays at USJ. And when he went out, the receptionist, well, actually, the doctor that I saw Mills, nothing bad or anything like that, but she said, yeah, USJ guy was just in here. And I said, yeah, I think that was Mills Terry. She said, Diamond Dave, you haven't lost it. You know your players. Out of the game will be Driver, and in the game for him, who came in? We'll see, that's number 10, Hayes Carney. Williams missed the free throw. He'll try again. Missed them both.
Yep. Betty Lucky watching the ball game in Milan. And sorry to tell you, Miss Betty, our girls lost the opener by 5.
Carolyn again tuned back in with us. Randy Coble. Here's a drive. It's up and blocked. Brady Smith had that ball blocked. By the way, we want to thank Randy and the Cobles for the great cupcakes they brought us. Here's a drive up. No good. We got a foul, and that's got to be the line. Waller doing what he does best, driving to that hoop.
And I will report to the audience that still more than half of them are available.
Yeah, they are. I'm shocked. Waller to the line. Shooting 2. In the air. Rims came out. Well, that's 3 misses, Stan. I'd like to have some of those missed free throws back in the Gals game, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
5-2 your score.
What's bothering me is missing free throws like this early. Makes me nervous.
Yep, Waller to the line again. In the air. Got this one. It rolled around and dropped in. So it's a 5-3 game.
Of course, Diamond, a lot of things have made me nervous lately.
In the backcourt, Riley Seals. Calm down, big guy. Calm down. Here's Brady Smith to Seals. Jump pass in the front guard. Nice pass underneath. The layup, though, is missed. Well, that was a great pass, and Stone Cipher just blew the bunny. And now a foul. It's got to be on USJ.
Stone Cipher.
He'd like to have that back.
Yeah, he misses the bunny, then commits the foul. You know, what do you call that? Double indemnity or?
Yeah, something of that nature. Mike
double trouble.
Double trouble. 5-3. That sounds good. A lot easier to say. 5-3 your score. 2-point game. 5:15 left here in this first stanza. If you're joining us, the Lady Lions lost 60-55 to USJ earlier. Working with it. Williams drives in, can't shoot. In the corner to Trace, they cut him off. Out to Weiser, into Keltner. Keltner fakes, puts it up, he got it. He flat beat Mills Terry that time.
Nice pump fake, ties this game at 5, our second tie of the evening.
Terry came over at weak side help and tried to do the best he could. It really wasn't his fault. Keltner had great position now. Dribbling the ball out of bounds was Brady Smith.
Second turnover for USJ.
Brady Smith tells Pete Norman it went off his leg, and Pete said, nope, it didn't.
Well, this is going to be shocking, but for once I agree with Pete.
5-5.
And believe it or not, I do personally like Pete.
Yeah, Pete's a good guy.
I do like
5-5.
chit-chat with Pete.
Robertson with it. Trace. Now the student body of USJ chants defense across the way. They've got their entire section all the way to the top over there. Good contention of student body down to our left, or to my right anyway, to TCA. Robertson to Williams. He's in his range. Jeff Jones says, you got to get out there on him. Here's Robertson's 3. Back rim, no.
Hit the guy wire.
Big rebound there by Davis Sane, who's in the game. Big kid for USJ. Tallest guy out there right now. 5-5. They've got Seals in there as well. They took out Wallace Driver a moment ago. Here's a drive by Brady Smith. No. Battle for the rebound over the back. I think Brady Smith. He can't believe it. Either he or Sane. Let's see who they get. It's going to be on Sane.
And with that, we have a timeout on the floor.
Boy, look at Jeff Jones. He's all the way down here on this end of the court.
That is a technical foul.
He's all the way out on the other end of the court down here.
The officials showing much restraint and not teeing up the USJ coach, in my opinion.
I totally agree. A quick break, back after this. A short break. We're tied at 5-5. Stay with us, everybody.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
50.
Down to 62 right now. It's 100. That's 49. Yep.
Well, and we're back, Diamond Dave.
We are. My lovely buddy Judy Vaughn is listening and watching. Linda Dooley, the same. Billy and Linda up in God's country, up in Kentucky. Hope the Cats can win it rough tonight. They're about to start about 5 minutes up there against Arkansas, the Pigs. We're tied at 5-5, 3:37 left here. Eli Parker in the crowd across the way over there. Robertson with it. Looking at the 2-3 zone, USJ's just packed in there, stand almost behind the free throw line. Daring TCA to shoot outside. Now the ball taken away. Brady Smith, pretty steady player for them. He's hard-nosed. He knocked that ball out of bounds. And it belongs to TCA, side offensive court. Wiser to trigger it in.
Got to take care of the ball better than that, though.
Randy Coble, Melinda Chapman. A lot of folks tuned in right now. Their audience growing back after the break during the games. Robertson with it. Trace, right wing Williams. Williams out to Trace. Again, that zone now looks like almost a 1-3-1, but it's actually a 2-3. Well, I don't know what it is now. Robertson, another three, this time no good again. TCA's going to have to hit some shots to open it up. And now a great play by Brady Smith. Threw the ball off the leg, the knee actually of Weiser.
And that ball, I'm not sure who that is down there, but it about bounced off his head. The gentleman wearing the white leaning against the side railing.
I didn't see him. He disappeared on us now. In the backcourt, TCA now with a 2-2-1 full court press. Williams and Weiser playing the front end of it. Bad pass. That call Seals to throw it away. That's great defense. Dexter teaches as well as anyone. 4 turnovers on USJ, Stan tells me. It is a 5-5 game. Working with it now between the circles is Robertson. And now what do we have? Walking on Weiser. Lakai Tompkins is in the game, replacing, getting a rest right now, headband and all, Will Keltner.
Well, he's carrying around some extra weights. He's got to get rest a little bit.
It's tied 5-5. That headband, boy, he played great last night, didn't he? Jackson said it was because of the headband. Backcourt, Jackson's over in Jonesboro, I would assume, watching. Seals with it, ball knocked away. Waller, no one told Seals. He had someone on his rear end, and Waller took it away. 5 turnovers now the Bruins. Working with it, Robertson in the corner to Weiser. 3 block. Nice block that time by the long arms of Davis Sane. But TCA comes out with it. Reverse layup. Good by Trace Robertson.
Our third lead change to go along with 2 ties in this game.
7-5 your score. Backcourt Brady Smith. Seals to Carney. To Mills Terry. Minute 45, low scoring game. Now too much body on Lakai, proper call. Got there a little late in the paint. Got up underneath Sane a little bit. Antoine Long on the bench over there with Frank Clampett. And Coach Handy all over there with Dexter. Going the casual look tonight, isn't he? Look at that. They all got the same.
I like that.
Shirts
I like
on,
that
the
shirt.
I like those too. You and I look good in those.
I was just thinking that.
You and I would really look good in those shooting shirts if we could ever get one. Working with it now will be Davis Sane. Good defense. And now what do we have? Oh, my. They get Williams on a little tic-tac foul. Well, Caleb not real happy about that.
Caleb? Really?
The Luchers in the game. Billy over there on the press row with Blake Butler. And
Diamond,
ball knocked away.
I don't really like to point out when we commit a
Brad
foul,
Keltner
but
over there as well.
One of the TCA young men was trying to dance with the USJ kid, slow dancing with their arms around him.
5, make it 7-5, like you at your prom dates, right? They go to Davis Sane down low, and now a foul. And it's going to be a blocking foul. Trace Robertson got there a tad late. TCA wanted the charge, didn't get it. About to shoot a layup. It might wound up being a break for TCA, really. Big crowd in here, Stan. Biggest crowd of the year, you think?
At this point, yes.
Homecoming last night and tonight.
Yeah, this crowd's bigger.
Yeah, it is. And the reason it's bigger is that USJ, as you might expect, brought more than Fed Academy did, and they brought a great crowd last night. 7-5, 2-point game, and now a hand check. That's going to be on Waller. They're calling this one a lot tighter than they did the gals game. Would you agree with that?
I would tend to agree with that.
7-5, a minute 18 left here in this first quarter. The inbound it will be Wallace Driver. Back to the game. Lions playing the zone, and now walk. Proper call. Yep, they got Mills Terry walking.
I think that was more of a, he heard it because you could hear a squeaking foot shuffle all the way up here. And I think that's what the official, I don't think he saw it, but he heard it and called. It was still the proper call, but.
Yeah, you heard that in the first portion of the game, too, down on this end. It sounded like, I thought
he made that call much more with his ears than with his eyes. And that's okay.
Bales in the game. Malden replaced, by the way, Weiser a moment ago. Trace Robertson goes out for Cooper Bales. The Coopmeister. Cooper with it. Right wing Williams. And here's a no-look pass to Waller. Waller moves in from 12, shot at 13. Gets his own rebound from 14. Nope. Rebound tipped around, and Billy Malden has it. Not Billy. Billy's on the press row, Dave. That's Luke, the Lucher. Malden, the three on its way. No, tough break. Out. Rebound tipped around. Lakai Tompkins kept that alive and knocked in by Waller.
And that is great work on the boards and not giving up and following every shot.
Now here's a bad pass. Thrown away. Williams with it. Williams reverse layup. No. And the rebound is controlled by USJ. It's a 9-5 game, 10 seconds. Mills Terry front court. Mills drives in, nothing there. They go out here on the right wing to Brady Smith. He walked. Proper call. Sure did it.
Thought we were going to get a hand check on TCA, to be honest with you.
I think there might have been one, but I think he walked before that. He goes out of the game. In for him will be Noah Spencer. Seals goes out. And who got him? Let's wait and see. It's going to be, well, get his number here. If he turns this way, it's going to be Wallace Driver back. Actually,
gotta go.
Noah Spencer. And the ball knocked away and loose. And that ends your first stanza. Your score, 9-5, low-scoring game. The Lions lead the Bruins. Back after this. Stay with us on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back at the end of the first quarter. TCA leading USJ by a score of 9-5. Mills Terry with 3, Brady Smith with 2 for USJ. For TCA, it's Caleb Williams with 4, Robinson and Keltner with 2, and Braden Waller with 1. In this contest, Diamond David, I think you'll agree with me. I'd like to thank each and every person that is watching this game tonight. You made this the #1 broadcast of high school basketball in Jackson, Tennessee tonight. We have the best fans watching our broadcast. I personally thank each and every one of you for your support.
Across the timeline, I echo your same sentiments, sir. Williams right wing. Bill Hamilton, Joe Ellen watching tonight. Big hello to Bill. He thought about coming out here tonight. I know he had a tough day at work. Cooper Bales with it. Williams. I had a sort of a tough one. That's why I'm staying in Jackson working tomorrow. Working with it now will be Waller. Waller out to Bales. Coop out to Luke. Malden's 3. Got it.
Nice ball movement by TCA there. Luke Malden wide open, and the lead extended to 7.
Luke doesn't mind shooting that thing. I like his aggressiveness. If it's open, he's going to shoot it. 12-5, your score. The crowd chanting defense now. And now here's a bad pass, thrown away, knocked out of bounds. I think touched last by TCA, I think.
Oh, and by the way, you talked about Bill Hamilton. Bill Hamilton is another one of those guys, and he must be Ray Guy's brother because Bill way outpunted his coverage.
No doubt about it. Now he's going to be an offensive foul. Proper call, Shane. And Lakai Thompson drew that proper call.
Because Say what you want. I think Miss Joellen is an absolute saint of a lady.
No doubt about it. It's a 12-5 game. The Bruins on the short end of this 7-point affair. And bang, the sevens are wild. We're at the 7-minute mark. We don't believe in betting, or we're a Christian school. If you did go the horses, you would want to bet on the 7th horse in the 7th race.
Well,
working with it now, but we do not condone that.
I'm not sure if I can say the name of the table game.
Malden over to Williams. Williams up, floater no. Tipped around and ball out of bounds. Who they give it to? They give it to USJ, I think.
He's looking for help.
That's who should get it, I think.
He's still looking for help.
Oh, my goodness. Now they're going to bring the other official in. Pete didn't know. The official didn't know. They go to the outside official. And he shakes his head affirmatively, and it goes USJ. I think that's the right call.
Well, my next thing was going to say just give it to whoever the possession arrow favors. But it favored USJ.
It's a 12-5 game the other way. Here's Sane with it. Sane pulls it out of midair, puts it up, no. Tipped around, and we got a foul, I think, on, oh no, they got a foul on USJ.
Offensive foul, another turnover. That's number 9, Diamond
That's who he
Dave.
gets. I think he's going to get 5. Yeah, he does. It's going to be on Noah Spencer. That's number 7, so free throws the other way for Cooper Vales.
Well,
6:35, that's a long way to go in this half, Stan, and
yeah.
Vales to the line.
Now, we've committed 4, but we still got, we still have a couple, 3 to give.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cooper Vales to the line. The Koopmeister. In the air. Coop, yes.
Cooper's first point of the night.
Like Big Sis. He's a hard-nosed little player, isn't he? And to the line again will be Vales. He got them both. And he extends the TCA lead to 14-5.
Younger brother's a streaky little player in his own right.
Working with it. USJ in the backcourt. Yeah, you've had a chance to cover in middle school. Here's a 3. That's an air ball by Wallace Driver. Sane with it, though. Sane pushed off with the arm, got away with it. Gives it to Driver, and he floats it up in. Nice play by Sane. Good look as he gave it to Driver, who knocked it in from about 8 feet.
His first points of the night.
14-7. Malden, another 3. This time, no. Rebound, Trace Robertson. Boy, he gets a lot of rebounds. Tompkins up, no good.
Straight up.
Yeah, Waller with it. Out to Robertson, to Malden. Luke again, another 3, this time short. Ball knocked away, coming up with it. Waller, no good. And finally, USJ gets a rebound.
Well, we're working hard on the offensive glass. Got to get some of those points to fall.
Crystal Long tuned in tonight. Gloria and Dean, Long and Marshall. Here is Brady Smith. He and Robertson going at it. Smith sets the pick. It's going to be an offensive foul. You know what he did? He didn't really move. He stuck out his arm, chicken wing, and they get him on it. Jeff Jones cannot believe it across the way.
Would you like for me to demonstrate a chicken wing to you?
Yeah, like that. Just like that. Yeah, he did it.
Like that.
14-7 your score. Lakai Tompkins out of the game. Waller out of the game. Back in the game will be Weiser, and back in Keltner.
And then I rotate that up and rip that arm right off.
It'd be like a wrestling move, wouldn't it?
It is a wrestling move.
They swing it across the zone to Malden. Out to Vales to Trace. The 3, no. Malden with a rebound. Luke's really playing well out to Cooper Vales. Vales moves in. Ball stripped away. Looks like it might have been foul. No call. And USJ comes up with it. Wallace Driver backcourt. Wallace Driver front court. Brady Smith. Over to Mills Terry. Back to Smith. Smith behind the back. Works it out here now to Wallace Driver. And with under 5 minutes left in the half, sort of a sluggish affair, to be honest with you, if you like offense. 14-7. Now Trace Robinson reach in. Number 5 on TCA, so no free throws, but stands a little ragged. Yep, it is. So to the line will be to inbound it. The baseline, that is. And here we go with inbound it, Wallace Driver. Driver to trigger it in. 4:49 in the half. Low scoring. That ball hit Cooper Vales right in the back of the head. No one was looking. Now a great pass. As coming up with it somehow was Hayes Carney. He gave it to Brady Smith, who laid it up and in.
Smith with his second bucket.
14-9. it's not been a pure game, has it, Stan? I'm not saying that being tacky, but
it's got hints of prom dates in it.
Working with it, Cooper Vales threw it away. Keltner looking at the official saying what happened there, but it was a turnover. And Vales is going to go out of the game. Williams is going to come back in. Waller is going to go in. And I think Weiser is going out.
And Diamond,
it was Robertson going out, excuse me.
I may get a few people mad at me, but the student section for both squads,
awfully quiet.
It's like a Morgan here.
14-9. No, I don't think there's anything wrong about saying that. I mean, it's just factual.
It's quiet.
Here's a bad pass now, almost thrown away again by TCA after they got the turnover. Waller with it, bad pass.
Nice punch.
That was a nice punch. Coming up with it, great hustle by Mills Terry. Up, and we got a foul on Weiser. It's pretty ragged right now. 6 fouls on TCA, 8 on USJ. And the track team is working out.
Because, I mean, this is a game where both student sections should have been going at it tooth and nail from the opening tip-off of the girls' games, and both student sections.
Offensive foul now. They're going to get Davis Sane on it.
How many times have they been called for an offensive foul in this game, Diamond?
It's a lot of them. I can't keep up with them. That's number 2 on Sane.
But, you know, the USJ student section didn't even show up for a good chunk of the girls' game, and God bless them, I love them. Our student section was quiet as sheep.
And they've outnumbered the TCA student section right now. But, yeah, you're right. They didn't show up. It had to be the third. I wasn't looking. It had to be the third or fourth quarter, wasn't it, Stan? Before the USJ bunch showed up.
Well,
Williams from downtown. Glass, nothing else.
Guess who's got a scowl on their face?
Dad. And now here's a walk by Wallace Driver. And Davis Sane gets off the bench, points at his temples and said, Wallace. Ken Northcutt. Ken, great to see you last night, bud. Love you. He's watching right now. Cooper Vales. You know, Stan, he did such a great job here, Ken did. And, you know, he loves these kids. Loves his kids at Northside.
Yep.
These kids, I love that picture they took last night with him and some of the kids that played for him when he was here. Now here's a ball deflected. Now there's an offensive foul on TCA.
This young man has called his share of offensive fouls.
Yeah, if you're getting any close.
In the first half of this game.
Jim Hardigree, the defensive coordinator, he's shouting out at Pete Norville out there. Look at Jim over there. Jim and I still looking for our check from the West Tennessee War Eagles. He was the coach, defensive coach, and I was the broadcaster. We still didn't get paid that last check.
I'm just grateful that Milan has built a new press box, and my fingerprints have been erased.
Yeah. We didn't break in and out, did we? Here's the ball knocked away, loose. Waller comes up with it and lays it up and in. Waller really hustles, doesn't he?
Well, I think the statute of limitations has passed.
Well, you and I didn't break in it. The team members did, but I remember Heyman called me and said, Diamond, if you see on the phone that it's the Milan Police Department, do not answer the phone. Here's a steal, and what a shot by Weiser.
Weiser with his first points tonight. It's now 18-9. USJ wants, needs, and gets the timeout. 2:44 to go in the half. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network. But I'm the one who crawled through the window.
That's right, I forgot that.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's Warranty Forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
The boys will play on Saturday. And if you were just wondering what I was saying there, we were discussing the brackets. TCA boys more than likely will play Saturday against North Point Christian. The girls will play a quarterfinal game on Monday. Both games are win and you move on, or lose and you go home and get ready for baseball and softball.
18-9. Good timeout by Jeff Jones. Here's a drive up by Wallace Driver. No good. Boy, that was a nice pass that time from Wynn Cook. Bill Hamlin, we appreciate you and your nice comments. And Dorf, if you're looking for office furniture, that's the guy to call. Bill Hamilton, 217-4412. We'll give him a free plug. Boy, that's a shot down low and no good. And coming the other way, Terry, great pass. Seals up, no. And Waller got him. That's a nice look by Mills Terry that time. And Raleigh Sims will work the line. He's a big guy in his stand. Broad.
He is a large man.
Justin Miller. We gave him Justin a new nickname. Justin.
Hot dog.
I've got $1 for the dollar hot dogs, Miller. And by the way, Uncle Jeff Weiser's in the house watching. Hello, Jeff. Seals up. Seals good.
Seals with his first point of the night.
18-10.
And oh, by the way, Justin Miller, the architect of the best-looking high school football field in West Tennessee. It's as green as a summer day right now.
No doubt about it. First free throw was there. That one was no good. And, of course, the father of one, Hammer and Hank Miller. Down low, great pass. Keltner up. Down low, I should say, the Waller. He put it up, no good, and he's fouled. That's great ball rotation.
Yep.
For the left wing, high post pass. Keltner, he found Waller, and Waller's going to go to the line. 1 of 2 there tonight.
The Big Cheese, Hammer and Hank. And Lakai,
I saw the Big Cheese.
Big
Cheese came up and spoke to me last night out in the hallway. Waller up.
Waller good.
Waller, just a sophomore. I think we lose sight sometimes, Stan. He's still a youngster, isn't he?
A lot more years to call his name.
Yep. Football. There's Casey McGehee, the baseball coach at Union now. Up, good again.
All things being equal, and quite frankly, Mr. Waller will end up going down as the all-time greatest receiver in TCA history, barring injury.
He made some catches last year with one hand that was remarkable, didn't he?
Oh, great pass.
Oh, my, what a pass by Mills. Mills Terry's a really good passer. That found Carney wide open, lays it up and in. 20-12. Cooper Bales works right wing. The bench wanted a walk over there, didn't get it. A floater by Cooper, no. And Mills Terry having a good game with a rebound.
TCA, we seem to have a propensity to use that little one-handed push shot floater.
Mills Terry again, this time in the paint. Good. Another great pass. And the layup is there by Spencer. Boy, you better know where Mills Terry is. He's slicing and dicing TCA's defense apart.
2 possessions in a row. USJ playing perfect offensive basketball.
20-14, 6-point game. TCA, the Gals lost tonight, 60-55. USJ never trailed in the game. Cooper Bales, Keltner right wing, nice pass, Cooper, and Keltner knocks it in from about 12 feet.
He's got 4 on the night.
It is a 22-14 game. Mills Terry to Seals this time. Seals in the front court. Raleigh says, I'm a big guy. I don't handle it out here. Right baseline, Wynn Cook. Wynn, W-I-N-N. That's a nice name for a basketball player. Here's Mills Terry. Doesn't pass it this time. He takes it in and lays it up and in. He's having a good game.
USJ now with 3 point-blank looks in a row, and they've converted all 3 point-blank looks.
Terry's really having a good first half. 22-16. If he hadn't played as well as he played, USJ'd be down by double digits right now. Williams with it.
Yeah, Mills Terry is a great all-around athlete.
Keltner with it. Jump pass, bad pass. Terry picks it off. And now that ends the quarter and the half. Here at halftime, your score. TCA 22, USJ 16. We'll be back after this break with our halftime activities on the TCA Basketball Network.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy alongside Dave McCulley. I'm Stan Jarb. We're at the half, and TCA with the 22-16 lead over USJ. Quickly, let's get the scoring out of the way, and then we're going to talk to TCA girls coach Matt Coble. For USJ, 2, 4, 5 players in the scoring column. Driver, Spencer, and Carney with 2 each. Smith with 4, Mills Terry with 5, and Raleigh Seals with 1. USJ took 1 free throw in the first half. For TCA, 2, 4, 6, 7 young men in the scoring column. Cooper Vales, 2 of 2 for 2. Trace Robinson, a field goal for 2. Will Weiser, a field goal for 2. Luke Malden, a field goal for 3. Will Keltner, 2 deuces for 4. Caleb Williams, 2 deuces, 0 for 2 Cherry for 5. And TCA's leading scorer with 5 points is Braden Waller, 1 field goal, 3 of 4 from Cherry. Now talking to the head coach of the TCA Lady Lions, Matt Coble. Coach, at the beginning of the year, you can always say, well, the statistics don't always tell a story. To me, the statistics in this ball game really tell a story. From the very get-go of this game, USJ came out white hot, 69% at the end of the first quarter. They were in the 60s for most of the game and ended up with shooting 58%. TCA, I think, got as high as 38%. But, Coach, you know as well as I, when a team's going to shoot 58% from the game, that's hard to overcome, and yet your ladies almost overcame that.
Yeah, we just did not do a good job starting the game. We weren't communicating. We weren't kind of in the right spots, and we were rushing on offense, and it turned into easy shots for them. Credit them. You say 70, man. I felt like it was 95 that first quarter.
I could agree with you. It seemed like more, but it was like, good Lord, when are they going to miss?
And it just felt like every shot they took. Credit Carly Hayes is a really good shooter, and we gave her really open looks. We can't give a shooter that good that open looks to start the game, and that kind of got them going. But for them to shoot 58% and us to
and it's a 5-point game.
It's a 20 to 4. It was 20 to 4 at one time. It's kind of what they opened up, and then all of a sudden we cut it to 4 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 3 over and over. And it fought our tails off, and just could not make that critical basket. No matter, we would get to 3 and turn it over, or we get to 3 and miss a layup. Those just some critical moments that we just couldn't get that basket to.
Well, I look at some things. You look at the overall stats. From the free throw line, we outscored them. From long distance, we outscored them. The big difference to me was obviously it was points in the paint. They had a whole bunch for me, and I'll be real, man. I lost track of the bunnies that we missed from 3 feet or less. We seem to have missed a ton of those.
Yeah, and I mean, we got some really good looks and got some shots, and some in our offense we got shots, some of the shots we wanted and just missed them. But that's but that happens when you get down like that. You start pressing, everything feels a little bit tighter. So you can't put yourself in the hole. I mean, we flipped it yesterday. We jumped out like that, and that team could never kind of break that hump. And it's the same thing for us tonight. We could never break that hump because you just got tight.
Let's we talked about this game. It's like it's like Coach Butler says. If you lose the ball, time to grieve, but coaches, you guys don't get time to do this. You got to move on. You're already thinking about the ball game you're going to be playing on Monday. And I assume that'll be probably a 6 or 7 o'clock tip, or do we know yet?
Don't know. We'll know Thursday at the meeting. That kind of depends on if they're coaching both teams, the coach is coaching both teams, if they boys are still playing in practice times, and all that kind of matters.
Well,
too.
there is a possibility. I know on the guys' side, it's a pretty strong possibility that they'll play North Point Christian. And the way I was looking at that information you gave me last night and trying to combine it with what I was seeing from other sources, and still couldn't get them all to match up. But
North Point will finish 5th because they don't have a tiebreaker over Harding or ECS. ECS upset last night. They might. I think it's probably going to be Harding unless they got beat by St. George's tonight. So,
I don't know. But Harding definitely.
So Harding 3, ECS 4, and North Point 5. That's depending on a couple games that they should go the right way, but you never know.
Yeah, first round. Yeah, that's in Memphis. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, and for whatever reason, God bless them, they have a tendency to not report scores in a timely manner down there in Shelby County. But TCA will play again Monday. Your top 4 seeds are going to be obviously USJ 1, TCA 2, and on the other side of the bracket,
it just depends.
FACS and Lausanne can split 1 and 2 depending on what happens later this week. I think I'm pretty confident that your top 2 seeds in each side are going to be FACS, TCA, USJ, and Lausanne.
It could be, but on the other side, things could happen. Ours is set now.
Yeah, ours is.
Well, 3 and 4 could change depending on how Jackson Christian Fayette game went. But FACS and Lausanne could move up to 1 on that side. And FACS could drop
it's still an either-or
right.
type of thing.
FACS could drop to 3, so we'll know after those games if they lose these 2 games.
Well, Coach, you look at this. We get back, when I moved to this state, seeing how the playoffs in basketball are done in the state of Tennessee, I still sometimes can't get used to a fact that it's not always one and done, but it's back to old-fashioned Indiana basketball. This first round game for us, or second round game for us, is a one and done affair. You've got to play like there's no tomorrow.
We play then, and then win 1, and we're guaranteed 3 more. So, that's a huge thing. 3 more games and a chance to play for a region championship, and then move into the state tournament.
Coach, you look at this thing. What do we know about the other side of the bracket? FACS and Lausanne are basically the cream of the crop over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, FACS is kind of ahead above everybody else, but again, they could drop to 3rd with the craziness over there. So, that's FACS has a girl going to SEMO, and I know
beautiful arena, by the way.
Harding has coming back because we played them in the semifinals last year. No at North Point, but now I've been kind of looking at them and kind of keeping scores. And now we'll really get that information.
Well, our time, Matthew. It's the semifinals and finals at Harding Academy in downtown Memphis. I'll see you Monday, and then we'll see who can pass each other down the road and be the first one to Harding Academy in Memphis for a couple of great days of basketball. I've got a feeling we're going to see a Columbia blue, red, and white team again in the championship game.
There's a really good chance we can see them again. So that's
brother. I wanted to win this one. Everybody knows that. But let's get them when it really hurts in the region championship game.
Thanks, Dan. That's
the head coach, the TCA Lady Lions, Matt Coble. We're about set for basketball to begin the second half. TCA with the 22-16 lead, and Diamond Dave is back from signing autographs with the call of the second half.
Well, it's wild down there, I'm telling you. Not autographs. It's just getting through the crowd.
You took the photo ops up here at the end of the girls' game, so you had to sign them all down there.
That's what it was, no doubt about it. They saw that, yeah.
And obviously I wasn't included in the photo ops, at least not a headshot.
22-16. Bruins had the first crack at it, and they come up short. And here's Waller with it. We'll talk about Waller. Bad pass. Brady Smith picked it off. Here's Smith the other way, and that's going to be a charge. Waller, great play there, drew that charge. And Jeff Jones is irate, going almost behind the bench over there, not happy. A big hello, by the way, to Andrea Waller-Price. She says, thanks, guys, for the broadcast. Enjoy watching from Murfreesboro. Fun tidbit, she says, about Braden Waller. His great-grandmother recently turned 100 years old and was the captain for the 1940 West Tennessee Championship girls basketball team from Bolivar Central. How about that, Stan?
We need to get her to a ball game and talk to her.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope she's watching and listening. Hello, dear. Turnaround jump shot in the paint by Waller, no good. Alice Yarbrough's watching. I don't know if you heard me talk about Hannah last night, being at UT. Jeff Sisk, our good buddy, and Terry Swindle's back with us. So a lot of folks, the audience growing back right where it was during the gals game. 22-16, now 5-second count called on Wallace Driver.
Another turnover for the Bruins. You know, we have to, if we could get that young lady to come in, we have to bring in another person to the broadcast team that can communicate that. We may have to dig up Tom Mapes for that one.
That's his great-grandmother, 100. I bet she doesn't look a day over 55. Here's not really a bad pass, just good defense by USJ. They knocked it away. Front court Driver. Driver looking underneath. Finds Stonecipher. Stonecipher, great pass though. The shot up by Driver, no good, but USJ comes up with it with Noah Spencer. Coach Jones changing his lineup a little bit here. Mills Terry's been the constant guy out there. Seal started the game, he's in there. A drive in and a shot up, no good by Wallace Driver. And it's controlled by Weiser. It's Weiser, Williams, Robertson, Waller, and Keltner. Stopping, popping in the paint. Neither team getting anything done offensively. Ball knocked away after Williams missed the shot. Dexter not real happy. He's talking to Antoine over there. Frank keeping the stats. Mr. Clampett. They drive it out here now to Stonecipher. Stonecipher drives in, right of the key, nothing there. Great defense right now. And now here's the drive. Boy, and now they give the give and go, and it's there by Stonecipher. That's a nice pass from his teammate that time, Spencer.
And Stonecipher, that's his first points of the night.
It's a 22-18 game. TCA led the game 20-10 at one time, 20-12, and now it's 22-18. Well, not that USJ was ever out of it, but they're right back in the thick of things now, aren't they?
You know, speaking of Tom Mapes, I've heard a recording of Tom Mapes when he was broadcasting a JV game. Oh, shot up and good by Keltner. He's got 6. But when Methuselah was a JC player for Our Lady of the Dead Sea Scrolls High School.
I'll tell you something about Tom Mapes and Tom Britt in a minute. 24-18. And now what do we have?
Timeout.
Timeout. Jeff Jones saw his team was in trouble. Let's see if it's a 30. We're just going to keep it here. Let's wait and see. I was going to tell you a story about Tom Britt and Tom Mapes. When I first moved to this area, Stan, it's a full, but we're going to keep it here. I think we're caught up in our commitments, Mike. But I first moved here, I guess, Stan, back in the 70s, 80s.
Well, you went to college here a little bit.
I did. I went to Union. Tom Mapes and Tom Britt were the two premier broadcasters in this area, along with Bill Haney. Those guys, I just really love listening to them. They didn't know me. I didn't know them at that time. And little did I know that at one time they would be close friends of mine, but those guys are just wonderful people. Lisa Northcutt tuned in. Well, Stan, sort of a sluggish affair, 24-18, 5-16 in the third, but how do you look at this game thus far, bud?
Well, it has its moments when it wants to be a good game. It has its moments where it's Scott Davis, yes, prom day ugly. It has its moments. I thought it had a good line. Our Lady of the Dead Sea Scrolls High School.
That was a good line. That was a good line. It went over me a little bit, but then I caught it.
And Methuselah was only a JV player. Tom Mapes was broadcasting the game.
Yeah, exactly. They knew each other personally. Working with it now will be USJ down to our left. Wearing the red tonight, you folks watching back home. Had a nice pass, but then Weiser breaks it up. Even a better defensive play, and now a backcourt. Now what do we have? Walking. Double dribble on TCA.
Of course, you know, Tom had to broadcast the games, chiseling out things on a rock and then flashing them through.
Mike, he stretched it, didn't he? 24-18. Mike's lovely family right behind us. They were coming up the steps with me, and I wasn't sure who was clearing that aisle down there for each other, us or his lovely wife and kids. Beautiful family. But, man, we like to never got through that foyer down there. They've got their own football game going down in that foyer. Here's a bad pass. Trace Robertson steals it. Now foul. Not much of a foul, but a proper call on Mills Terry. Mills has played well and nice play, nice read on that pass by Trace Robertson.
Did you scout out any players like I was scouting out players last night?
No, you know, those kids that had throwing the spiral down there was really good. Pete Norval stops play. They're trying to get Davis Sane back in the game. 24-18 your score here. 6-point game, 4:45 left here in this third stanza.
Pete Norval officiated the game.
That's right, he sure did. 2-3 zone. Now you're really digging a hole for yourself now. You're making everybody mad. Bad pass, but Williams goes high to get it. Caleb drives in. Good defense. Outstanding play now.
Too hard.
Here's too hard of a pass, and USA comes up with it, and we've got a foul as Stonecipher is fouled by Williams, or make it Waller. Didn't mean to foul him, but he did.
You know, this has been a quiet.
The
adults have been
for games of this magnitude.
Right, but it's
exactly
been a quiet. And it goes along with something you and me talked about off mic of what I saw on social media earlier today.
Here's the pass, or they drive by Mills Terry up. No foul from the backside. They got him back over the head that time. Proper call. And that's going to send now Mills Terry to the line. He's been by far, I think, USJ's best player.
Is Coach Hargree wearing a West Tennessee War Eagles shirt?
He and I were talking about that a while ago, and he.
No, it's the War Eagles.
Yeah, he got a big chuckle out of it down there. Here's a free throw by Mills Terry up. Jim looks good. He's been around as long as you and I have, and he still looks sharp as a tackle. Boy, he and Mickey were a great pair, weren't they?
Yep.
Mills Terry up. Good.
I still like the Diamond Dave McCulley thing. Stan, had a quote from the coach as we come back. He advised us to leave the field immediately. For Stan Jarg, I'm Diamond Dave. Good night, everyone.
That's when we had one of our kids have his leg broken, remember?
Yeah, and they thought we were going to get mugged on the way out.
And then I got, what was that, Huntsville? I got us lost. We like to never got home. Here's a shot up by Williams. Up.
I got us there, though.
You did. And the rebound, though, by Waller. 24-19. That's when we did the War Eagles, the semi-pro football team here. Kellner, the three. How about that, Jackson?
He's got 9 on the night.
Did Jackson hit many threes, Stan? I don't remember him hitting.
He was more of against. Well,
yeah, he was more of a inside
He's a big boy. He fancied himself a guard every once in a while.
Jackson's going to get mad at us. Great golfer. Spoke to Brad down there. Billy Malden had a nice conversation with Billy. Very complimentary of you and I on the broadcast. Here's a shot up. It's too late, though. This going to be. It went in, but it's fouled well before the shot.
And I do have to thank again the coaching staff out of Fayette Academy for the kind words.
Oh yeah, Brandon
that
Bradford.
They had to say about us last night. It was very, very much appreciated.
Brandon Bradford. Here's a wide open shot underneath, but missed that time by Stonecipher. He thought he was fouled. He's going back down the court. 27-19.
I need to take this.
All right, go ahead. Working deep right now. Here's Waller driving in. Right free throw line extended, no good. Ball tipped out there. Williams is loose. USJ comes up with it. Ragged play right now. 27-19. Down low, bad pass. Waller steals it. Waller in the backcourt. Waller across the timeline. Dexter. You can tell Dexter's really not happy with the troops right now. Very animated over there. Down low, here's Waller. Got it on the drive. Waller has 9 in the game. It's 29-19, and TCA stretches out to a double-digit lead. Backcourt, Mills Terry. Mills Terry unloads to Carney. Carney front court. Crossover. Nice pass down to Davis Sane. Up, no, foul. And not a bad foul, really, by Weiser. He's going to make him earn the 3 points from the free throw line. Uncle Jeff in the house, as we said earlier. 29-19, 2:33 left here in Davis Sane's line to shoot 2 free throws. Weiser picked up the person. Dexter really not happy. I don't think either coach is real happy right now. Davis Sane up. No. Everything okay, Stan? Sam will try again. Hang in there.
The good news is my brother's been approved for a heart surgery,
Well,
for a
good.
heart replacement surgery.
Well,
he's fighting for his life. He needs a new heart.
Well, say the prayers for Stan's brother, if you would, folks.
And he also needs a new kidney.
Sane up this time, 29-20. Well, say
I
a
love
prayer.
you, Michael.
Michael Gerard, say a prayer for him, folks, if you would. 29-20, 2:23 left here. Hang in there. It's going to be okay.
Let's get back to basketball.
Working left wing, Williams. Williams backs it out of there. Dexter up directing traffic. 11 lanes in the game. His mom and dad down to my right back here. Cross, Judy. Grandma watching and listening. Shot up by Weiser, no good, and rebounds by Mills Terry. You feel like TC's in control of the game, but just unable to completely put away.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me if my stats may be off for the rest of the
That's okay. Don't worry about that.
rest
Now
of the
walk,
game.
and they call walking on Mills Terry. Proper call. Jeff Jones working on the officials here. I think he thought he might have been fouled. And most of the folks have hung in here, folks. We've had a handful of people leave, but for the most part, it's still a packed house.
It's a great crowd that stay all night. And
How about Allison Butler? Allison, I told Blake, he is no Craig Fuller, but he's really good over there. And
I'll
the
tell you a
Blakes are one of
story
my
about
favorites.
Blake. The last time he was on the
Great guy.
public address announcing.
We talk about Michael's lovely family. How about the Butler family? That's
Yeah.
a beautiful family. Here's a long three by Williams, no good. Of course, Allison's the best looking one of them all.
Oh, yeah. Well,
He
that's,
keeps them all glued together. 29-20, just like Mike's lovely wife. Now Mills Terry's fouled a couple of times, no call. Working out here to Hayes Carney. And the ball tipped away and knocked away. Coming up with it, Terry. Terry up, no foul. Stan, does it look like to you both teams, and I'm not trying to be overly critical, does it look like to you when both teams get in the half court, it's like they accelerate and they are going so fast? Do you agree with me offensively?
both teams need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, it's like it's only a couple of seconds left on a shot clock or a game clock. Of course, we have no shot clock in high school, but
Oh, there's some teams that have pulled off some things in the last couple of weeks. You would think that here's a good reason why we should start having a shot clock. I keep going no, but some of these coaches now.
29-21, good. Of course, the most famous thing about a shot clock is before they had one was Dean Smith and the four corner of North Carolina.
Now,
29-22. Still saddened by the death of Billy Packer, longtime analyst for CBS. Mike always wanted to see a game done by Billy Packer, Ralph Hacker, and Jim Thacker. Working with it now, Williams between the circles. No look pass to Keltner, deep left. Doesn't pull the trigger. Levin Lane running the point now. Levin out to Williams. 29-22, 7-point game. Play instructions. Dexter said, guys, they're back in the zone. We're up 7. Let's get the last shot of it. Oh, look at him. He's barking at Lakai.
Yep.
Waller with it. Waller to Lane.
Lakai has been in the lane for an eternity.
He really has been. I mean, oh my. He and Brady Smith are swinging arms at each other a little bit down low.
Official told him.
And Dexter says, use your head. Don't do that.
Official told him to back off, and the USJ kid was talking back to the official.
Probably good officiating by the official, though.
Yeah,
Didn't call
I
anything.
mean, he was trying to talk to him about
and
it.
now Lakai in the paint, stopping, popping. No, they got the shot they wanted. TCA, and they couldn't get it to convert. Mills Terry, front court. Davis Shane, good if it goes. No, and we're at the end of 3. Our score, 29-22. Lions back after this 1-minute message on the TCA Basketball Network.
Gen Z is a stall generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, We take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
We're back. Diamond Dave along with Stan the Man. We appreciate Melinda. Thank you so much for your very poignant message to Stan. We appreciate that. Allison, we appreciate that. Blake's done a great job. We were picking on him a little bit. You know we love him. And we appreciate your kind comments. Melanie Wilburn back with us. And Nicholas Sharon says, go Knights.
Tell you a little story about Blake. It was a middle school game, and he was PA, and they were doing the national anthem. Instead of the national anthem, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, fired off, and I led the crowd in a rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game instead of the national anthem that night.
I don't know if I would have heard that or not. 29-22.
The crowd was into it.
Yeah. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. 29-22, 7-point game. Baseball, 7 days away tomorrow from pitchers and catchers reporting. A guy named Mickey Mantle might be my pick. Robert Mantle-Granding across the way. Here's working with it now, Cooper Bales. 2-1-2 zone by USJ. Sainz in the middle of that 2-1-2. Cooper Bales moves in, can't shoot. Out to Robertson. Cross court Williams, 3 in the air for the bigger lead. No. Gets his own rebound. We'll move back in. Up, Sain blocked it. Great block.
Yeah, when you do those little underhand shots like that,
yep,
they can get blocked. And he swatted that like you and I swatted Nance back in '97.
No doubt. They were bad that year. Sain walks in the paint. Yep, proper call. Got in a hurry. Again, I echo, both teams get in a really big hurry when there's no need to sometimes. 29-22, 7-point game. They are 14, 15-year-old kids, though, Diamond Dave. Chris Williams only has 2. Nicholas is saying go Knights because
what game are you watching?
Well, that's because Sacred Heart's leading both of these teams.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart is the district champion.
They're pretty good, aren't they, Stan?
Yeah, they're ranked 5th in the state.
TCA beat them at their place. They came back
handily.
and they made a statement over here handily too, though, didn't they?
It wasn't that bad.
Well, it was for a while. Then we crawled back.
We rallied a little bit.
Out to Cooper Bales. Bales, a little floater left baseline. No. Great rebound by Keltner, and he throws it off the leg of Stone Cypher. It hit one of the cameramen down there.
But it looks like, Sacred Heart's going to win. In all likelihood, Jackson Christian will finish 2nd. Unless we win and Fayette Academy beats Jackson Christian, then TCA will be 3rd, and we'll be playing Saturday during the day.
Mike sent one of our guys down there. I know that Grayson did make it tonight. That is?
I think we got one down there because there's 3 down there.
We got a cameraman down there too, don't we? Our cameraman down there. Grayson didn't make it tonight. Brady Richards. Hello, Brady. 29-22. I don't know if he can hear us or not, but Brady's doing a great job. He's down there with those cheerleaders. He's doing exactly what Grayson does. 7-point game. Of course, Daniel's up here with us. Daniel's thinking about that burger Jay's going to buy him on the way home. Lisa's home watching. 29-22, 7-point game. Most of the crowd is hung in here in a jam-packed house. And now timeout. Desher says we need to think about this.
He's going to take a full. We'll take a 30. 5:28 to go. TCA up by 7, 29-22. You're watching TCA Basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
5:28 to go in this game. It's anybody's contest. TCA leads in apparently we've got 4 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. We lead USJ 29-22. Would not like to see that as the final score next fall when these two teams play football here. And back to play, it's Diamond Dave.
Thank you very much, Stan the Man. And working with it now will be Wallers. He went back in the back court and got that in the front court. He's working over here to Keltner. Will cross-court pass to Williams. And the Lions being very patient, up by 7. Low-scoring game. 40 points will win this thing right now. May even take only 35 or 36. Dexter not happy with the way his team is performing right now. Williams drives in, down low, bad pass. But now somehow Robertson comes up with it. It's blocked, and Davis Sane takes it out of midair. That wasn't that bad of a pass after all, was it, Stan? Now the other way, here's Mills Terry. Up, got it. And, folks, it's down now to a 5-point game.
By my score sheet, we got a whistle. Only 2 Bruins have scored in the second half. And for TCA, only 2 Lions have scored in the second half.
Stan, have you seen a game, or have we done a game lately, that is many? I'd like to go back and see how many offensive fouls have been called in this game.
That one official, it seemed like every other play he was calling one.
Pete called it that time. I'm not saying it's a bad call.
No.
But, man,
the type of calls have been strange.
Yeah, here's a bad pass, but somehow Stonecipher came up with it. And now a bad pass. That was a no-look pass that time by Carney and picked off by TCA. Williams front court. Trace Robertson, the 3, and it's on its way. Nope. And the rebounds control. Had 2 Bruins fight over it. Sane and Brady Smith both fought for it. Good hustle, and a great hustle by both of them, but it goes out of bounds. TCA gets a break.
Well, I'm
Spencer of the game, and going out will be Hayes Carney.
It's looking like they're done at Fayette Academy, and based on some things I'm seeing, it sounds like Jackson Christian knocked off Fayette Academy tonight.
Both boys and girls?
I do not know.
Which team are you talking about then?
Fayette Academy boys.
Okay.
At this time of night, we're almost done here, believe it or not.
29-24. Williams, a 3. Nope, it would not go down. Boy, did everything but stay. Betty Lucky's back with us. Hello, Betty.
You look at the scoreboard, you think we're mid-second quarter.
You really would. 29-24. I'm telling you, 35 might win it. 3:45 left. I said that the other night in a college game. Here's Brady Smith driving in. Little floater. It's there. And Brady Smith has 6. Stan, I said 65 would win it. Well, it took that in regulation, then went 2 overtimes, and 95 won it. 29-26, 3:27. The USJ fans on their feet. This is a game that TCA really needs and wants to win and should win on paper. Here's Waller, blocked by Brady Smith.
You know, USJ in basketball, at least, let me say, in USJ and boys basketball, they react to when they win like we might react to a TCA football win.
Down low, Keltner up. No, Sane got him, I think. Take your pick, Sane or Mills Terry.
Because obviously USJ's had the better luck of it on the football field. TCA's been more dominant on the hardwood between the boys' teams.
Keltner's the line. Weiser's coming in. He may be replacing Keltner. He's waiting at the scorer's table right next to Brad over there. Keltner up, got it. Now, no, he's going to come in for someone else. He's going to come in. Weiser is going to replace Cooper Vales. So, Keltner trying to increase the lead. 6 in the quarter, 10 of the game for Will. 30-26. Keltner again, eyeing the mark. In the air, got them both. Big free throws there. Stan, he and Waller are the only ones that scored here as of late.
Keltner's got 7 of our 9 points in the second half.
Yep. 31-26. Mills Terry, blocking foul. Boy, now that time I thought it was a charge, but Pete said, nope, it's a blocking foul on Weiser.
I mean, think about it, Diamond. We're over halfway through the fourth quarter, and we've got 9 points in this half.
That's remarkable, and you're still leading by 5.
And you're leading. And I can't say it's been stellar defense.
Dexter talking to Caleb. Antoine talking to Weiser, who goes out of the game. Cooper Vales, Trace Robertson's back in there. Waller takes his jersey, wiping off his chin there. These kids got to be in good shape.
Well, they're in better shape than I.
31-26 in the air. Free throw there by Mills Terry. I have him with 12 of the game to lead USJ in scoring. He's been by far their best player.
Timing and scoring concurs.
The Columbia blue, red, and white against the purple and white. Terry again, good. 31-28.
Mills Terry, one of only 3 Bruins to score in this half.
2-1-2 four-court press. Trace Robertson, so steady. Got it to Cooper Bales in the corner to Caleb. Every pass now pretty important, isn't it, folks? 2:50 left in the regulation.
Matter of fact, Mills Terry, here's a stat for you. Mills Terry by himself in this half has outscored TCA in this half.
How about that? Working with it. That's a really peculiar stat. Bad pass. Shane knocks it off. Now Cooper Bales has his hand on it. It's loose. Cooper comes up with it, and they get him for walking. Yep.
I fail to see a reason why a coach should be clapping his hands in the face of the official.
I didn't see that. Jeff Jones was doing that.
And then patting him on the behind.
And now coming back in the game would be Hayes Carney. Well, if you
the videotape does not lie.
Yeah, if he ever runs for political office, that would be a thing to do, I guess. The inbounds pass to Davis Sane. Sane, the big senior, drives in against Keltner. 2:23s going at it there. Brady Smith, the one-possession game with now 2:15 left. Stonecipher, nowhere to go. Boys, Mills Terry comes in with it. Mills Terry in the paint. Stops, pops, banks, no. Rebound tipped around, and we got a foul, and he's going to walk the other way. I think it's going to be on Davis Sane over the back.
You know what? Our audience once again approaching points of what it was during the girls' game. And again, thank you for the wonderful audience that we have tonight. But you guys were going up against the what do they call that speech the president gives once a year?
State of the Union.
We're going up against the State of the Union right now. And
well,
our audience is increasing.
And Jeff Jones just nodded that he thought that was the right call. Talked to the official a little bit, but he said, yep. He thought Davis Sane went on the back. Some of the student body over there doesn't like it. They're on the official.
There was a famous basketball player from Owensboro, Kentucky named Jeff Jones.
It sure was. He wound up going to Virginia. 31-20. He played when Ralph Sampson played there, remember?
Yep.
I know my basketball, buddy. Here's Williams with it. Williams. Down to 1:50 left in the game. Regulation, a 3-point, 31-28 low-scoring game. Williams and Robertson, that's who they want handling that ball. They've got Waller at the high post. He and Stonecipher swatting each other's hands away. Williams jump pass out to Trace. Right in front of Frank Clampett. Frank looks a little nervous over there. Look at him.
Frank hadn't had to work much this half.
He's sort of pulling at his beard a little bit. Nice looking beard. Here's Waller with it.
That scared me there.
Waller out to Williams. His beard looking sharp, but not quite as good as Michael's. Here's Waller with it. Waller cross court. Cooper Bales. I don't think Cooper thought that pass was coming to him. Down to 1:14. Ball knocked away.
And here's the
deal. And now USJ has 2 fouls to give before they would shoot free throws.
You got to burn some of those fouls.
Yep. They have 4 fouls with 1:13. And now Coach Jones says, come out. Here's Williams with it.
There's a foul.
And now Williams from 13 feet. Got it. And Dexter says timeout. He doesn't make that. Dexter's probably going to talk to him on the way home.
I've got to question. USJ fouled us. They didn't call it. And then they allow us a point-blank shot in the paint.
About 12, 13-footer, yeah.
That, I mean, when all they had to do is foul a couple times, and they could still play tough defense, hit a 3, and we're going to overtime.
Biggest bucket of the game right there by Williams, 33-28. Well, I said 35 might win it, and it might not, still.
Yeah. I mean, this is.
You know, the old rule, first to 71. Didn't have to worry about that in this one. Big crowd, for the most part, hung around in this one.
And it's just, this is one of the weirdest games I've called in a while.
Yeah, it's been sort of
very strange.
Both have played so hard. Not a pure game by any means.
No. There's a
33-28, 5-point game. 1:05 left.
Braden Waller's battery mate walked across the floor.
Who's that?
In football.
Okay. Becky Watson's back in with us. Who's that? Down at the bottom there. I can't read that. That's Andy. Andy's tuned in. Look at that.
Dude.
Yeah, the dude senior.
It's dude dad.
Yeah, that's right. 33-28. Boy, Sam, we've met some wonderful people out here through the years, haven't we?
Yep. I couldn't tell you how many have been such an important part of my life.
5-point game. Mills Terry with it. Jeff Jones saying, get in there with that basketball, son. We're behind. Mills Terry wheeling and dealing, double clutching, banks up, short. Trace Robertson, big rebound. Biggest rebound of the game, and that's a foul. No free throws. That's number 5 on USJ's team.
Terry, I think,
good stop.
Picking that one up.
5-point game, 46.3. If you told me that TCA would score 33 points in the game, I'd have said they got beat by 15 or 20 points, wouldn't you?
I would tend to agree.
And yet they're up 5 with 46.3. 11 points TCA scored in this half.
Wow.
Front court pass to Williams. Williams stops on a dime. Out to Cooper. They've got a foul. Mills Terry tried to foul him. Boy, TCA doing a great job just throwing the ball where no one is except a white-clad youngster. And now Trace Robertson double teamed, and now timeout. Dexter called the timeout. We're going to spin out for one as well. We'll be back after this short break. The conclusion of this one. Can the Lions hold on? We'll find out. 33-28, 29 seconds left. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
33-28, TC up by 5 with 29.6 seconds. And all I can say at this point, 0-1 tonight. Late February back in 23.
Don't break into any of those bars. 33-28.
I won't hit the high note, I promise.
Here's the pass on the left wing, actually to Trace. I'm glad that candy is not melted in my pocket. 33-28. Went to Subway. I got a couple of free Hershey bars. Put them in my pocket. I just remembered them, Mike. 33-28. Of all the things the fans want to hear is that. Now Williams is fouled. That's going to be number 7 there. And Caleb to the line. He's only scored 4 tonight. He's 0 of 2 from the line, but those have been early in the game. It's a 5-point game with 25 seconds. Not over yet. Boy, a courageous comeback by the Lady Lions earlier tonight, but they fell 5 points short to TCA, 60-55. And now Jeff Jones calls the timeout.
Over your right shoulder, the TCA middle school baseball team sitting in unison.
Oh, how about that? All right.
In the upper deck.
The bat lines, yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's spin out for a quick 30. We'll come back. Can the Lions hold on? Well, we'll find out along with you. Stay with us, everybody.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
(33-28) with 25 seconds to go in this game. Your TCA, you gotta feel that, especially if you can hit at least one of these free throws, you're going to be in pretty good position as far as winning this contest. As we, after tonight, we will enter postseason play and next play again on Saturday.
Williams to eye the mark in the air. It is there. Caleb now with 5 in the game. And it's a 34-28 game with 25.1. Williams again to eye the mark. Lions trying to pull it away here late in the game in a low-scoring affair. Williams again, up, good. Got them both.
If you're TCA, it looks like we'll most likely play North Point Christian on Saturday. USJ, who will also play on Saturday, will be hosting, in all likelihood, St. George's.
Here's a shot up, and that's a 3. A rattling drop by Brady Smith, and the Bruins haven't given up. 11 seconds, 35-31. It's a full timeout, so we'll pause for a 30. The Lions haven't put it away yet, but looking a little better. Stay with us on the TCA Facebook.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
11.1 ticks remain in this game. It's been a strange night. What was that song, Strange Brew, from the 70s or late 60s? You probably remember if you think about it, but it's been one of those nights, TCA, with the ball and up by 4.
Well, the 35 I said would win it. Right now looking a little better. And with 4-point lead, Keltner's fouled, and he'll march the other way and shoot 1+1. That's just number 8, so no double bonus yet. Glad you're aboard tonight, folks. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. The BallGame Blitz.
Shots up and good.
We are, of course, part of that organization that covers TCA, Jackson Christian, USJ.
I would like
along with Union.
Would like to say Betsy Keltner Straub watching, proud aunt and uncle of Will and Jackson.
How about that?
Watching in Nash Vegas.
That
Timeout.
one's up again. Good. And another timeout. Well, we'll sneak in another bill. They make it possible, the sponsors do, for us to bring you the action. Stay with us, everybody.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We're back. Diamond Dave along with Stan the Man. Michael Mancini did a great job. He's got an assistant over here with him, along with Daniel Cashin and all the gang here responsible to bring you this action tonight. Glad you're aboard tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. USJ won the Gals game 60-55. TCA trying to hold on here. They lead 2-possession game, 37-31, 10 seconds. USJ will have the ball to inbound it and bring it the length of the court. And a 6-point game by TCA. We'll be back with you Saturday. I know Stan will be here. I'm going to try to be here. I have college baseball starting, and I may have to be there. I'm not sure. Here's a shot of 3. It's there by Brady Smith. His second 3 of the game. And down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And Walliver just hold it, and that's going to end the game. TCA did not have to inbound it. And the happy final here. TCA wins it 37-34. USJ saying they wanted a timeout, and the game may not be over. Let's wait and see. Now Jeff Jones said, yep, it's over. And TCA did not have to inbound it, and the clock expires with TCA holding on. Well, I said 35. I wasn't too far off, folks. Brittany, how are you, buddy? Brittany Cope, our good buddy. Brittany Yates Cope, as always, loves listening to us. We love you listening to us as well, kiddo. One of the great players ever here at TCA, and a great person. 37-34, the Lions win it by 3. We'll be back with a post game right after this. We'll wrap both games up, get you ready for upcoming broadcast. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choice, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Welcome back, everybody. Diamond Dave along with Stan the Man tonight. Judy Barker, thanks for your nice comment. One of the many, many dozens and dozens of people that have watched the games tonight. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. Michael Mancini, our producer director, executive producer director tonight has been Jay Cashin, who's been here. Lisa's been watching as well. And we appreciate all the fine folks that make it possible. Very quickly, here are your USJ totals. Driver had 2, 12 by Brady Smith. He had 2 big threes to keep him in the game there late. Winds up with 12. 2 by Noah Spencer. 2 by Hayes Carney in the game. 13 by Mills Terry. 2 by Owen Stonecipher. 3 by Davis Sane. And 1 by Riley Seals in the basketball game. For your lines tonight, Braden Waller finishes with 9. Caleb Williams had a bucket and 2 big free throws here in the fourth. He had 6. Will Weiser 2 tonight. Trace Robertson 2. Luke Meister, one of my favorites. He had 3. Luke Malden, 2 by Cooper Vales, and 13 by Will Keltner. He had 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and came back with a big second half with 9 points in that second half. And TCA wound up using and needing every one of them, basically. They win the ball game 37-34. Earlier tonight, it was a USJ win as they scooted out to a big lead, led at one time 9-1. 15-4, 20-5, make it 20-5. TCA got back within 5 in the second half, but no closer. And it was USJ holding on to win that one, 60-55. So the teams in the school split here tonight, Stan, in this big district showdown.
Our next broadcast of TCA basketball will be on Saturday, as TCA will play a first round playoff game on the boys' side. Can't say who the opponent is for sure, but it looks like it'll be North Point Christian.
Any idea what time that will be?
Do not know. Probably 7 o'clock. 6 or 7.
I hope it's 7. I'll be able to be here, yes.
But we do not know at this point whether it will be audio or video. Some factors have to go into that. Thanks to our friends in Murfreesboro. Randy Queen, you can get the things ready to let our friends know how much we love them. But the girls will play on Monday, and it looks like they will play probably, we're thinking, Coach Coble thinks it may be Harding Academy on Monday here, and we'll have the broadcast. We're gonna broadcast the game. We just don't know if it'll be audio only or we'll have video at this point. There's some different factors that got to go in. If you would like to help sponsor a video broadcast of the postseason, call the main number for the school and ask to speak to Jay Cashin, and he can help you out if you want to donate money to the cause to make these road games available, because to be honest with you, it takes extra funds to the TSSAA for every game if you want to video stream them. And, that money's got to come somewhere. Money ain't cheap.
It would be better to describe what Jay Cashin doesn't do here than what he does.
But Jay would be happy to take your call and work with you if you would like to become a sponsor of TCA postseason basketball.
And if you do that, ask Jay to throw in 2 shooting T-shirts for the broadcast team. That's going to wrap it up for us, as we are so glad that you joined us tonight. God bless you all. Have a safe weekend. Actually, it's not even the weekend, Diamond Dave. It's, what is it? What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
We'll talk to you on Saturday.
We'll talk to you on Saturday. We'll be here, and we'll announce on social media what time those games will be. The TCA Booster Club will have it. We'll have it on our sites as well. That's going to wrap it up for Mike and for all the guys, Daniel, and for Jay Cashin, Paul and the gang. For Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley.
Oh, and I got to say one more time, thank you to all you great people who watched this broadcast tonight.
No doubt about it.
You folks are the reason we do it.
And pray for Stan's brother, if you would, as well. That's going to wrap it up for us. God bless you, everybody. So long.